Hello, you're watching Over and Over and Over Again, and this is the Arsenal Women versus Manchester United Women live watch-along. Hello, my name is Richard and welcome back to my channel Over and Over and Over Again, the Positive Arsenal channel. This is the live watch, I say Arsenal women against Manchester United women, a live extra show that I thought I'd bring you tonight. A big game actually for both of these sides as they're chasing the last of the Champions League spaces for next season. Joe's in the chat. How you doing, Joe? Thanks for tuning in. I've got the teams in, the team news for tonight's game, so I'll just put that on the screen for you now. So that's the Arsenal side there. So it's Zinsberger in goal. Back four is Maritz, Wubben-Moy. Maltese playing in defence tonight, actually, instead of midfield. And McCabe, of course, at left back. It's good to have Kim Little back in midfield as well. Jill Roord and obviously Danielle van der Donk as well in the three in midfield. And then up front, it's Mead, Meadow and Ford. So certainly the midfield and the attack is almost at full strength, isn't it? Jordan Nobbs is missing tonight. She's on the bench there, as you can see. Defence, we've got a couple of issues. The Manchester United team there, as you can see, they've got Earps in goal there, back fours Harris. They've got two Turners as well, playing the two centre-backs, and Battle at left back. They've then got Captain Zellem in midfield alongside Groningen and Staniforth. And then up front, the top scorer, Toon, James and Press. So they are your starting teams for tonight's game. I think it's going to be a good game, this actually. Arsenal have been a little bit shaky. We've had only 3 wins in the last 7 games in the WSL, although we have won the last 2, both by 4-0, although they were both away from home. The last home game was back in February. Of course, that's a defeat to Manchester City, a game that I covered on this channel. 2-1 defeat with a late goal. Bit unfortunate to lose that game, although Manchester City did play well on that particular day. So a little bit of a slip down in form. I say Arsenal have won the last 2, both by 4-0. They were away from home as well. In terms of Manchester United, they've actually won 3 and lost 3 of their last 6. They did win their last game as well. That was 3-0 at home to Aston Villa. Their last away game was against Manchester City. They lost 3-0. And they actually lost the previous game as well at home to Reading 2-0. A bit of a shock defeat that was for them. So in terms of the league table then, United are currently 3rd. They've played 16 and they've got 35 points. Arsenal are 4th. We've only played 15, so there's a game in hand. And we've got 29 points. So we're 6 points behind and with a game in hand. So a win tonight would put the last Champions League place in our own hands if we were to win all our remaining games. They wouldn't be able to catch us because our goal difference is a lot better. So it's a big game for Arsenal women to turn their recent poor form around, and especially at home, been a little bit shaky as well. So let's hope that we can get the victory tonight and really put that third place, the third Champions League place, really in our hands as well. So it's going to be a good game. This actually, looking forward to it. It's two of the good sides, best sides this season. That have played some of the best football as well. Let's have a look. Just found out my best mate's granddad is Alan Sunderland. Is he, Joe? Wow, brilliant. I'll tell you what, I have a word with him. See if you can get Alan Sunderland to come on the show. It'd be great to get him on. I'd love to have a chat to Alan Sunderland, one of the first players that I can remember in my early days watching Arsenal. That's, would be fantastic. So, yeah, if that would be possible, that'd be great. Joe's also asked there, how do you watch it? I think it's on BT Sport. I've got it on some stream at the minute. I think it's on BT Sport. So if you've got BT Sport, I think it's on BT Sport 2, you'll be able to watch it. But just stay on the channel and I'll keep you up to date with what's going on. Anyway, I've done a couple of these watch-alongs for the women. It's generally good. I've been paying real good attention to the women's team over the last couple of seasons, and they play some good football. Just a little bit off the boil lately. And Joey says, "I'll try and get him on." Yeah, please, if you can, that'd be fantastic. To get obviously an FA Cup winning goal scorer as well, that'd be amazing. So one of the first heroes that I had at Arsenal when I first started watching them. So that would be great. And Joe's going to watch it. Yeah, good night. Yeah, good. See if you can watch the game because it is going to be good. And I say turn the commentary off and just listen to the show while you're watching the game. That's generally the best advice that I can give. If that's what you want to do. But anyway, it's going to be a really good game. This actually, I think Man United have got a couple of players missing as well. We've got a couple of defensive players missing. Leah Williamson in particular, Beattie as well is missing. Lisa Evans. So we've got a few injuries. But I say it's good to have Kim Little back. I think we've got a really good midfield tonight with Little, Jill Roder, and Danielle van der Donk. I think those three in midfield is a really good combination there. And I say the front three as well. Of course, Beth Mead, Vivian Miedemeier, and Caitlin Ford as well. In fact, Caitlin Ford is our second top scorer this season with 11 goals behind Miedemeier, of course, who's a top scorer in the WSL once again. She's got 19 goals in all competitions, 14 in the league. I mean, Manchester United have had a good season, but their goals are more spread out around the team. They've got their top scorers, Ella Toon on 6, and also Leah Galton on 6. Obviously, Leah Galton's out tonight. And then they've got Tobin Heath and Kirsty Hansen both on 4. So their goals have been more spread around the team, whereas Arsenal do rely very heavily on Miedemeier's goals and Caitlin Ford as well. I say she's got 11 this season, so it's a great season for her. And Jill Rod as well chipped in with 7. So, you know, we've got goals in our team, haven't we? They've maybe dried up a little bit, but so we have won the last 2 games 4-0 away from home. So at least we're coming in with a bit of confidence. And let's hope that we can get this big victory tonight, which will really put us in a really good position to get that final Champions League space. I mean, it hasn't been a great season for the Arsenal women compared to the last couple of years. I do feel as though maybe we haven't been able to strengthen the squad maybe as much as other clubs have around us, Chelsea and Man City in particular. And I think that's been what's caused the issue, really. I think we've still got a good side, but maybe it does need a little bit more freshening up. Of course, there is rumours that Miedemeier might well be leaving at the end of the season, which would be a big loss to replace her goals, wouldn't it? So we'll have to see. Hopefully she won't and she'll stay. But I've got a feeling that maybe this might be her last season at the club. We're not going to win a trophy this season, unfortunately. So maybe she might feel that she wants to go elsewhere. But we've certainly had some good years out of her, haven't we? She's got a lot of goals. So looking forward to seeing her play for the last few games of this season. Hopefully we can finish well, get in the Champions League. And that might persuade her to want to stay because, you know, that's all the top players want to play in the top level, don't they? So let's hope that that's the case, and we can get this third spot. And I say maybe we can keep Miedemeier and keep a couple of others. But I think we do need to strengthen the squad a little bit. We've suffered a few injuries this season, and that's really what's maybe cost us the opportunity to really challenge for the title, unfortunately. Of course, Man United have had a good season, haven't they? You know, I say they were top of the league, wasn't they, for a while? But unfortunately, their form slipped away. They've lost 3 of their last 6, as I said. So they've dropped out of the title race, and it's just now, if we can win this game tonight, then we might be able to push them out of the top 3 as well eventually. I say we, just to recap, then we're 6 points behind Manchester United with a game in hand. So if we win this game tonight, that'll be 3 points, and we'll still have the game in hand, of course. So it'll be in our hands to obviously try to get that final Champions League spot in these last few games of the season. So it's going to be it's a big ask, a bit like a men's team, isn't it? We've got a little bit of catching up to do to get into Europe, but at least if we can win this game tonight, it will put us in a great position. Please to come over to YouTube, wherever you're watching it. It is on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter at the moment. Wherever you're watching it, please give it a like, and please come over to YouTube, as well, and subscribe to the channel. I do a lot of good content for Arsenal. I do match previews, match reviews. I do cover the women as well as I am now, and there's a lot of good stuff coming up. I have got a West Ham show tomorrow night. Usually I do the pre-match show on a Friday, but because of this game, I've moved that to tomorrow. So I've got the West Ham United pre-match show tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. I've got a West Ham fan joining me, Steve, and that's going to be a really good show, that is. So that's on at 7 o'clock. So please subscribe so you don't miss that. And then on Sunday, I will be doing a watch along of the Arsenal men's team against West Ham as well. That's going to be a really important game as well, like this one, isn't it? Must-win game that for Arsenal as well. So loads of great stuff coming up on the channel. So please subscribe. Please give the video a like as well. It just helps it to reach a bigger audience. It helps to push it up the YouTube rankings and stuff like that. So please do that. It would be a really big help, certainly if you're enjoying the content that I do. So yeah, that's just kind of just thought I'd drop that in before we start the game. We're going to be Oh, I think I just disappeared there. I think we signal when sometimes it does that, but hopefully we should be okay for the most part. But yeah, so I say we've got about 5 minutes to kick off, 4 or 5 minutes to kick off, building up to this really big game well, it's a big game for both teams, isn't it? So particularly for Arsenal, because I do feel as though it's in our hands if we can win this game. I think Manchester United, I won't be surprised. They've got a couple of injury problems. I think I won't be surprised if they maybe come for a draw. I think they'll be happy with a draw tonight because it keeps them in control of that third spot, doesn't it? So I think Arsenal are going to have to really work hard to try to break Manchester United down. Of course, Manchester United did win the reverse fixture 1-0, didn't they, earlier in the season? We've got a Manchester United fan in. Mike, how you doing, Mike? Thanks for tuning in. Come on, United. Well, yeah, I mean, I'm obviously not going to agree with you on that one, but let's hope it's a good game. Let's obviously the best team, hopefully can win as well. Joe there in the background, what a game! Yeah, excellent. And Mike there as well. Take the draw tonight. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure Man United are going to maybe. I know you don't really want to come for a draw in any game, but I've got a feeling Man United will be really, really happy with a point tonight. So I think the onus is on Arsenal to really take the game through. Boggle, he said he meant Boggle the game. Yeah, no, I've got a few games up behind me actually. There's a few more good games than that. You need to have a few games in the house, don't you, to keep you entertained, especially over this last year with lockdown and stuff. It's been a godsend, isn't it? But anyway, the teams are coming out now. Manchester United are in the black kit. Of course, they're away from home. Jordan Nobbs on the bench, actually. I'm not quite sure if she's had an injury issue. Obviously, one of our better players, I think. I think she's a really good player. But Man United are coming out now. I'm saying their black away kit are coming out first, and Arsenal are waiting to come out as well. Obviously, in the home kit I've got hanging up behind me there. Obviously led out by Kim Little, the captain. So it's good to have her back. She missed quite a large chunk of the season through injury, and I really feel as though we missed her drive from midfield. So it's good to have her back in the team tonight, and let's hope that she can inspire the girls to a good victory here, because I think it's a massively important game. Mike say, I'm watching this, so come on, yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, I'd be good to have you on board, Mike, as well. So I do tend to cover a few of the women's games. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I like watching the Arsenal women. I've been to a few games live as well. So yeah, it's good. I think some people maybe have the wrong impression of women's game and expect it to be the same as the men's. Obviously, it isn't. It's a bit slower paced and it's a lot more tactical, perhaps. But I enjoy it, and I think the WSL has become really good actually the last couple of years. You know, there's been some of the best players in the world have come now to the English game, and it's good to see the best players play. Obviously, you know, Manchester United have got the American press, of course, playing for them, and Man City have got a lot of players that are in the World Cup, and Chelsea as well. So Mike there said he went to the first ever Man United women's game. Oh, brilliant! I think it was against Durham, yeah, because obviously they were playing in the sort of second tier, wasn't they, at the beginning? And I think it's the second season in the top flight, isn't it, for Manchester United? Obviously doing really well. So yeah, good that you went to their first game. Did they win? I'm sure they probably did, because they kind of walked through that second division, didn't they? Quite easily. So yeah, and obviously Arsenal maybe in a little bit of transition to a certain degree. I think we've maybe got a bit of an aging squad. We haven't maybe replaced the players quite quick enough yet. But anyway, we'll see what happens in this game. It's going to be interesting. I'm sure it will. Both teams seem to be setting up very similar. Most of the women's teams tend to play the 4-3-3 kind of system, don't they? A sort of diamond midfield almost. And be interesting to see how it works out. Actually, there's some good players on the pitch tonight. It should be a really good game. I do enjoy watching the top teams play each other, because you never know where it's going to go, really. So Mike said they won the league in the Women's Championship first season. Yeah, I won 4-3 that first game. Yeah, I think it was Durham. Yeah, I mean, Durham, I think Durham are almost on the verge of getting promotion, actually, aren't they, this season? So could be good to get them in the Premier WSL next season and see how that goes for them. But we're just about to get started now. We've just done all the pre-match rituals. Arsenal in their little huddle, and they're just breaking out now, getting ready to start the game. Looks like Manchester United are going to be kicking off, attacking the goal to our left in the first half, which is, if anyone who's been to Boreham Wood, that's the north stand, isn't it? The north bank end that Manchester United we're taking in this first half. We're just about to kick off now. Looking forward to this game. And the players just take the knee before we get going. And he's going to be saying Manchester United to get us underway. Mike's prediction there is 1-1. I wouldn't be surprised if it was 1-1. I fancy Arsenal to nick it just because it's so important. So I'm going to go 2-1 to Arsenal. I just feel as though at home as well, we're generally pretty good at home. We've only lost once at home all season, which was against Manchester City, who are probably the best team in the league. So I think we might just sneak it. I'm going to go 2-1, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was 1-1, I've got to be honest. But Arsenal now got possession really for the first time. The ball's gone back to goalkeeper Zinsberger. Just plays a short ball out to Moritz on the far side. Manchester United have won the ball back in midfield. It's now gone out over on that far side for a throw to Arsenal. It was Caitlin Ford there challenging for it. Scored quite a few goals this season. I said she's got 11 in all competitions for Arsenal. Good return that from her. It's a throw to Arsenal now. Saying Moritz is taking it. It's quite a long throw, but it's headed out by Turner, the Manchester United defender. And Arsenal now won a free kick just about 5 or 10 yards further up the pitch from where that throw was over on the far side. I think it's important Arsenal get a good start to this game. And so we've got a free kick now over on that far side. So it's going to be good to see how this works out. Taking it quickly, actually, down to the wing, but it's looking for Meadow there down the left-hand side. But the ball's gone out of play. It's going to be a goal kick to Manchester United, which Earps is going to take. So we played, a minute and a half. There hasn't been any real pattern to the play yet. So a couple of set pieces for Arsenal, and Man United now sort of playing the ball out from the back with the right back Battle, plays it up the line. Arsenal shutting down well actually there and won the ball back high up the pitch. This is good pressing from Arsenal. So is it going to be the first chance? It's Beth Mead's got a chance. It's a goal. It's a goal. Arsenal scored. Jill Roord has scored the goal. 2 minutes played. That was a fantastic goal, actually. It's a good move. Arsenal won the ball back high up the pitch. Good pressing. I think it was Kim Little initially. The ball ended up being played through to Jill Roord, just on the left-hand side of the penalty area. It was a lovely ball. It was actually Caitlin Ford that played her in. And it got a little deflection on the way into the far corner. It was a great ball from Caitlin Ford. Jill Roord then got on the end of it, just on the left-hand side of the penalty area. Fired it across the goal and it got a deflection. It might have been going across towards Beth Mead, actually. But anyway, it's gone in. And as Joe said there, get in indeed. Great start. I said we needed a fast start and we've got one. So that's a really important goal, that is. 1-0 already. That's a great start, isn't it? We need to make sure that we build on this, so don't let them come back too quickly. And see if we can keep this going. But that's a great start. Something that 1-1 scoreline doesn't look quite so likely now, does it? But anyway, we'll see. Still very early days, of course. Just put the score there up on the screen, so anybody tuning in late, maybe even watching the game, can keep a track of the score as well. But it is 1-0. It was Jill Roord there with the goal, the 8th goal of the season. Really well taken goal as well. Mike says, Meadow is decent. She's very good, yeah. Fantastic goal scorer. The Dutch team are quality, yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. I can't think of a name. Yeah, I know what you mean. They've got some great players at the Dutch team. Obviously, Van der Donk, who's in the Arsenal team, she's a very, very good technical player as well. Very physical as well, actually. She likes getting stuck in. That's what I like about her, actually. But it's been a great start from Arsenal. So 4 minutes played now, 1-0. That early goal there deflected in off the Manchester United defender. But now United are looking to come back, actually. They've got an opportunity on this left-hand side. It's cut inside. Oh, it's a good save from Zinsberger. That was pressed there with the effort, cutting in from that left-hand side onto her right foot. It was good play from James in the build-up. So good strength there. She found press. She cut inside and bit of a weak shot on her left foot, actually, and it was a fairly comfortable save for Zinsberger. But that's the first Manchester United attack it's been an open start, hasn't it, already? Chances at both ends. Arsenal have taken theirs, and it's 1-0. And that was Manchester United's response there. They come strongly there. It was good play by James, actually, in the build up to that. Showed good strength on the edge of the area, held off a challenge, and then fed the ball to press on that the right hand side, and she was able to get a shot in. But Arsenal coming forward again now down the left hand side, across into the box, towards the near post. Beth Mead was coming in, but it was well defended there by Manchester United. It's gone out for a corner to Arsenal on the far side. It's a quick break there. It's a very open game. This good play down that left hand side, played in towards Beth Mead at the near post, but it was well defended there. It's going to be a corner though to Arsenal, which I think Beth Mead's going over to take on that far side, Arsenal's left. So Arsenal's first corner then. It's an in-swinger towards the near post. It's flicked on, but over the top by Meadow there at the near post. I don't know if she was going for a goal or just trying to help it on. But anyway, it's gone out for a goal kick to Manchester United. Mike's in the chat again. Reynard's probably the best centre-back I've seen in the Wimbledon. No, she's very good. She's very good, yeah. Oh, you're a bit behind, are you? Yeah, some of the streams are, I think. But anyway, I'll keep you up to date with what's going on. Hi, Shane. How you doing? Thanks for tuning in. You know nothing about women's football. Any leaders in the women's team? To be honest with you, the whole team's full of leaders. Kim Little's a captain. She's a real good leader. Van der Donk in midfield. They're just a really good team to watch. In fact, women's football's really good to watch. You don't get all the rolling around that you get in a men's game. They just get on with it. And it's a very technical game, very tactical as well. And I really enjoy it, actually. It's a different experience to watching a men's game. It's a little bit slower, less physical, obviously, but it's no less enjoyable. And the WSL over the last couple of years has really, really improved the quality. A lot of the best players in the world now have come to the English League, and it is a good watch. But Arsenal now want to throw in down that near side. James, they couldn't keep that long ball in. A first touch maybe let her down a little bit. It has gone out for a throw to Arsenal, which Maritz is going to take on this near side. Arsenal's right back. Lisa Evans, of course, has been playing right back a lot of the season. I think she's injured at the moment. But Maritz has done a good job when she's coming anyway, so it's not too much of a problem. Lisa Evans is better going forward anyway, I think. She's a bit shaky defensively sometimes. You know, Arsenal have got possession again. Miedemar is very deep. She's actually falls backwards. She does well to keep possession for Arsenal. And now Beth Mead's got the ball in a central position. That's a good ball there. Almost came all the way through. Actually, I think she was looking for Danielle van der Donk initially. Almost came through to Caitlin Ford on this near side, but it ran through to the goal. I think the linesman's flag was up anyway for offside. Not sure who was offside there actually, but anyway, it's going to be a free kick to Manchester United, is it? Or is it a free kick to Arsenal, perhaps? A bit further back, was it a challenge after the ball had gone? Not sure what happened there, if I'm honest. But anyway, Arsenal have got a free kick just inside their own half, about 5 yards inside. It's taken quickly, and Arsenal are looking to get the ball forward. There's a mistake there at the back, and now Manchester United have got a break. She's onside. It's an opportunity now for Manchester United on the far side. It's pulled back into the penalty spot. A good defending, actually. The Arsenal defenders there appealing to the linesman for what they felt was an offside, but it was pressed and done really well. She got clear down that down the left-hand side. It's a good ball, actually, out wide. She wasn't offside, actually. The replay there, the angle's not great, but I think she was just onside. It was a good ball, actually, and then she pulled it back towards the penalty spot, and the shot was blocked, actually. I think it more hit Katie McCabe than really knowing too much about it. But anyway, we managed to get away with it. It was a shot from Kirsten Press, and it's got out for a throw over on the far side to Manchester United. She's actually looks like she's injured now, hobbling a little bit, a Manchester United player. But anyway, it's a throw to Manchester United, which is taken, and they've not kept it. It's gone out there for a throw to Arsenal. Mike says the officiating is better in the women's game. No, it is. And I think the reason why is because, there's no VAR, is there, for a start off, but also as well, the referees in the women's game don't want to be the star of the show, do they? They just quietly get on with the job. And that's good to see. And Beth Mead's now striding forward for Arsenal, looking to add to their lead. But she was dispossessed there, maybe held on to the ball a little bit too long and was dispossessed. Maybe should have passed it earlier. Anyway, Arsenal have got a throw in over on that far side again, which Katie McCabe is going to take. I say it's still 1-0 to Arsenal. We've played, 10 minutes now of this game. It's been, I say, quite an open game. There's been a couple of chances for each team already. But Arsenal did get the goal, an early goal from Jill Roy. Slightly deflection on its way in. But it was a good move, and it was a good ball from Caitlin Ford in the build-up to that as well, actually, and a good shot across the goalkeeper. I say it did take a deflection on the way in, but we don't worry about that. And Mike says he's heard next season the WSL will have a vote. Oh, will they? Well, I'm hoping they vote against it, actually, because I think the women's game's benefited from not having it. Anyway, Man United coming forward now with James down his left-hand side. Puts a cross into the far post, but there's nobody there. Goes right away across to the far side, and the cross comes in, but this time Zinsberger comfortably got the ball. It was 2-0 on the far side. Put the cross back in. Manchester United's top scorer this season with 6 goals. She put that cross in. The first cross was from James on this near side, the left. She got past Maritz and dinked it over to the far post. There was nobody there. It did come to Toon on the far side, and her cross was quite comfortable in the end for Zinsberger. James, again, she's looking really lively for Manchester United in these early stages, actually, but she's dispossessed there. And Arsenal are looking to come forward themselves, but Manchester United have got a breakaway, but the ball played through the middle. I think it hit Van der Donk, and it's going to be a free kick, is it? Or is it? Oh, it hit the referee. I thought it hit Van der Donk, but it didn't hit the referee, so it's going to be a drop ball. Mike says that they need 75% of the league to vote for the decision. Well, let's hope that they don't get that, because I don't think it'll be a step in the right direction, actually. I think, I say, watching women's football has been better this season, in particular, because of no VAR. So let's hope that they don't vote it in, but I'm pretty sure that they probably will. It tends to be what's happening at the minute. Van der Donk has picked the ball up in midfield for Arsenal. It was a slightly heavy touch there from Zellum, and Arsenal now coming forward down that far side. They've had a little bit of joy down the left, actually, in these early stages. Caitlin Ford again falls backwards. Volti now coming forward for Arsenal. Plays it back to Katie McCabe. Man United have forced Arsenal all the way back to goalkeeper Zinsberger. It looked like there's maybe an opportunity for a little breakaway then, but it didn't quite work out that way. But it's a long kick there from Zinsberger. It's flicked on by Beth Mead, but Manchester United's Turner, one of the Turners, has cleared it up for Manchester United now. She's got loads of space. Nobody's closing her down at all. Just plays a simple ball into midfield and then gets it back. Arsenal not pressing the Manchester United defence this close in, but I say they did score the goal by winning the ball back as soon as it got played out into midfield, and they've just done it again. That was good play there. Was that Volti again, stepping in from defence? Of course, she's a midfield player usually, so you'd expect her to keep doing that throughout this game. The ball's now back with Zinsberger, the Arsenal goalkeeper. Plays it back to Volti out on that far side. There's a ball up the line there. I think looking to try to get Miedemeier in, but it runs all the way through to the Manchester United goalkeeper, Earps, and Man United will now try to play it out again from the back. It's back with the goalkeeper again. But Manchester United now looking to build an attack of their own. It's now with this near side with James. She's looked quite lively there, but she's won a free kick as well. There was a foul by Maritz for Arsenal. It's taken quickly actually by Manchester United, but wasn't a great free kick, and Arsenal can head the ball clear into the Manchester United half, but there's no Arsenal player there actually, and it's easily tidied up there by the other Turner. Having 2 Turners at centre back is a bit confusing, isn't it? But anyway, that ball there was just given away again by Manchester United. It's gone away back to Zinsberger in the Arsenal goal. It was a lively start actually from both teams, but the game seems to have gone a little bit scrappy now the last 5 minutes. Neither team managed to really string 2 or 3 decent passes together now. It's just going from one end of the pitch to the other at the minute. Long kick there from Zinsberger. It's Turner at the back for Manchester United. Plays it back to the goalkeeper. Miedemeier going to put her under pressure, but She clears it away well. But Arsenal are going to pick this up again. That's a great first touch actually there from Katie McKay, but she couldn't find a teammate there. Jill Roord, and Manchester United have now got a breakaway again. Again, it's James down this near side. She's looking their most dangerous player at this moment in his early stage. Cuts back inside. It's a good ball. Oh, great tackle that was there. Really good defending that was there from Maritz, and a good ball as well played into Jill Roord. And now Arsenal can build an attack down the far side. The game's flowing from end to end actually. These first 15 minutes have flown by. And I say there has been a couple of chances at both ends, but Arsenal have got the early goal, which they so desperately needed in this game. And now the onus is on Manchester United, isn't it, to come out and attack us, and hopefully it could leave a few more spaces in behind for the likes of Meadow and Caitlin Ford to maybe capitalise and get a second goal, which would be much needed. The Manchester United currently in possession again at the back with it's with Turner, who passes it to the other Turner, and then it comes over to this near side to Battle, but her ball's cut out by Beth Mead. It does fall though back to Manchester United, Staniforth, and again Man United a fourth backwards. Now they can try and come forward down the far side, but that ball's over hit there, the pass, and it's gone out for a throw to Arsenal over on the far side, which Katie McCabe is going to go over and take. So 16 and a half minutes gone at Meadow Park. It is Arsenal 1, Manchester United 0. It's a must-win game for Arsenal if they're going to try to get themselves back into the top 3 Champions League spaces. Really massive game this is for Arsenal. And Man United are in control of that situation at the moment, but an Arsenal win here would swing the balance back in Arsenal's favour. So that early goal is really important. So let's hope Arsenal can build on this. They've been put under pressure at the back a little bit there by Manchester United, and the pass is picked up by Battle, and suddenly now Manchester United can maybe build an attack. But again, Arsenal biting in midfield, and there's an injury there. I think it might be Beth Mead's gone down. A heavy challenge in the centre circle that was. And I think she's going to need some treatment actually, just getting to her feet now. This is what I mean about the women's game. They don't roll around and complain and pretend to be injured. Beth Mead's back up again. It looked quite a heavy challenge actually. It was the captain Zellum for Manchester United. She did win the ball, but the follow through I think caught Beth Mead's ankle, and it certainly looks sore. But she's back up on her feet again. She didn't need treatment. She's still not moving exactly freely in the middle of the pitch at the moment. It looks like she's playing more in a central position with Meademeyer more over on the left-hand side. But anyway, Arsenal got a throw-in at the moment over on that far side. I think the referee's just going to have a word with Caitlin Ford down. Not quite sure why. Oh yeah, she did kind of push there. She had a bit of a coming together with Ella Toone of Manchester United there. And I think it's an Arsenal throw anyway. Over on that far, it's actually a free kick to Arsenal in actual fact, right on the touchline, midway inside Arsenal's half. Katie McCabe takes it, it goes long over on this near side. That's a good header actually from Maritz. She gets the ball back. It's picked up by Van der Donk. She plays it out to Beth Mead on this near side into the penalty area. She cuts back inside. And again, can she get the ball across? No, she can't. It's good defending actually there from Battle. And it is a corner to Arsenal. That was good play there from Beth Mead. Turning backwards and forwards, inside and out. She couldn't quite get the cross in there. It was well defended in the end. And that was good play from Arsenal. Looking to get this second goal, which would really give us a good little buffer in this game. But we've got a corner now on this near side. So that was good defending actually. A good play all round. And it's going to be a corner now to Arsenal from this near side. See what the delivery's like this time. The first corner from the other side from Beth Mead wasn't that good. So let's hope if this delivery can be better. It's going to be Katie McCabe actually to swing it in with her left foot. That's a good delivery actually. Oh, header came in, did it? I've made a mind jump. She couldn't quite get there, but maybe I haven't quite cleared it yet. It's fell to Danielle Van der Donk over on that far side. And she managed to get the ball in. She's held up quite well there. She needs a bit of help. She's got it there from Kim Little, and Arsenal managed to keep possession. But that was a good corner, actually. Caused Manchester United defence quite a few anxious moments. Meadow jumped, but she couldn't quite get high enough to get the header in. And Arsenal still putting the pressure on, just on this near side. But Man United now have got the ball under control and have managed to clear it away. But again, Arsenal have picked it up with Maritz down this near side. Arsenal's right, but it has gone off for a throw to Manchester United. But that was a really good corner, actually, from Katie McCabe. But it was just a little bit too high for Meadow. She couldn't quite get there. I think if she'd got any contact on that, quite close to the goal, I think it would have probably gone in. It was just a little bit too high. And Manchester United survived, but they played it out from the back there, a little bit risky. Arsenal are putting them under pressure this time, but they've managed to play their way out of it pretty well, actually. James now, I think she was fouled. It would have been a free kick, and it is going to be a free kick now. Well done, the referee again there, letting the play go on, just to see if there was an advantage. There wasn't, so she's called it back. It was a foul on James, just inside the Manchester United half. I think it was by Beth Mead, actually. So she's playing more. She's wearing the number 9 shirt, of course. She's playing more through the centre, but they keep swapping, actually. Sometimes Meadow comes into the middle and Beth Mead comes out to the right. Sometimes Beth Mead's in the middle, Meadow's on the left, and Caitlin Ford comes over to the right. So they're quite interchangeable, them front three. But he also got a fright at the moment on this near side. He's played up like it's flicked on by Mead. Meadow tries to turn the defender, but she couldn't quite get the better of her. But Arsenal won the ball back again, if they know. Unfairly, says the referee. It's a foul by Van der Donk, and it's going to be a free kick to Manchester United, about 10 yards inside their own half. They took it from the wrong place, and the ball was moving, so they're going to have to take it again. The referee wasn't happy with that. So it's going to be Teddy's free kick. It's about 10 yards inside the Manchester United half, just outside the centre circle. And it is going to be one of the turners to take it. Plays it short and then played back to her. It wasn't a great ball, but she's going to manage to keep it in without too many problems. And it goes back to the Manchester United goalkeeper, Earps. Turner gets it back again. Plays it forward, up this near side to Battle. It's a good ball through, actually. It's a very good ball to Staniforth, but good defending again by Woober Moy. But it wasn't a great pass out. It's only come as far as James, looking to wangle her way into the penalty area, but she's well tackled, actually, and Beth Mead can now bring the ball away. But Man United have won it back again. A little bit scrappy that was there down on that near side in the corner, but Man United have come out with the ball, and it's played back to Turner, but she's in a bit of trouble there. But that was a good tackle, actually, as Caitlin Ford came in to try and win the ball. Meadow there, a little touch. That's good. This is good from Arsenal now. Looking to come forward with Kim Little in the middle of the pitch. That's a great ball to this near side to Beth Mead. She got a good touch. She tried to whip a cross in, but she couldn't get her foot around it. It's gone out for a goal kick. Looks a good break that from Arsenal. Some nice one-touch football there on the halfway line. And it was a good ball from Kim Little. Spread the play out to Beth Mead on this near side cross. She couldn't get her foot around it, and it went straight out for a goal kick to Manchester United. But it's still Arsenal 1, Manchester United 0. That early goal from Jill Roord, her 8th goal of the season. A slight deflection on it as well, but I think it was on target. Shot across the goalkeeper from the left-hand side of the penalty area. And it was a good ball, actually, initially as well, that came through to her from Caitlin Ford. It was a nice move and a good goal. Arsenal won the ball back early, actually, and that's what was the key to getting that goal. Arsenal again coming forward through midfield. Again, it was a goal scorer, Jill Roord. She finds Merritt's down this near side. She's got a little bit of space to work in. She then finds Beth Mead very tight to the touchline. Can she beat the defender Battle? No, she can't. Good defending again, actually, by the Manchester United fullback. She's done really well there. She's done well a couple of times, and that clearance wasn't that good, though. Again, Arsenal picked it up. Danielle van der Donk in the central area. Plays it back to Woober. But Arsenal got possession on that far side. Katie McCabe there wasn't very happy with the foul there by Ella Toon. But he's going to be a free kick to Arsenal. It was a foul, and then she came back and had another go as well. And Katie McCabe made her feelings perfectly clear about that. Anyway, Jill Ross now got the ball on that far side for Arsenal. Nice 1-2 that was there with Caitlin Ford. McCabe puts a cross in, but it's cut out at the near post. It is going to be a corner to Arsenal. I think it was Harris there with the clearance. He's going to be a corner to Arsenal over on the far side. Arsenal certainly been the better team in this opening 25 minutes. Got the goal. Man United that one chance, didn't they, with Kirsten Press when she cut back into her left foot and a shot straight at Zinsberger. But other than that, it's been all Arsenal really in this game so far. Going to be another corner. That's going to be Beth Mead taking it from that far side. An in-swinger it's going to be by Beth Mead. Can it be a good delivery in at the near post? It's not a very good corner again for Mead. That's two. She hasn't really beaten the first player on, and it's Arsenal falls all the way back from their own corner, all the way back to goalkeeper Zinsberger. So that wasn't very good actually. There wasn't a very good corner, and anyway, Arsenal still managed to keep possession. That Van der Donk there was dispossessed, and suddenly Man United have got a chance, have they, to clear on that goal here for James. Can she finish? Oh, she blasted it over the bar. That was a great chance there for Manchester United to get level. Arsenal gave the ball away. All that started actually from Arsenal's poor corner. And suddenly James was in so much space there, centrally to the goal. She took a touch, got herself in towards the penalty area. Tried to steady herself, but blasted it over the bar. That's a bad miss, actually. It was a good ball across, actually, from Gronin, who put her in, spotted her in space, James, but it was a very poor finish, that, from a great position. But Man United coming forward again. Oh, and the ball was played into Toon, coming in on the far side. But the ball just sped away from her. And twice in a few seconds there, Man United have had opportunities to get the equaliser. Again, Arsenal losing the ball in a dangerous area. That was a great ball from Staniforth, actually. And Ella Toon was just stretching. Looked like she was going to be in for a second there, but I don't know if she lost her footing or she was trying to stretch to get the ball. She just got the wrong side of Katie McCabe. But Man United now have really stepped it up in these last couple of minutes. They're coming forward again. Again, it's James on this near side. Hers was the clearest opportunity. She couldn't take it, but she's coming forward again now, trying to make up for that. That's a good ball over the top to the far side. It's Press over there on that far side. No, it's Gronin, sorry. But the ball's gone out. It's going to be a goal kick to Arsenal. But yeah, Man United had a couple of chances there. Again, they won the ball back early. But James had the big chance there. Straight through on goal she was. She took her time, tried to steady herself, but she fired over the top. And that was a big chance to make it 1-1. How important is that going to prove to be in the overall scheme of things in this game? We played nearly half an hour. So the first 20 minutes or so, 25 minutes was all Arsenal, but Man United have got back into this now, and they should really be level with that chance. And then there's a one straight afterwards from Toon as well. Arsenal just need to get their composure back, just regain a little bit more possession of the ball again and work their way back, because they started really well and they've just let Man United come back into this in the last couple of minutes or so. Again, Man United coming forward again. That's a good ball. Staniforth broke through on this near side. She needs support. She's got it again from James. Can she get a cross in? Good defending from Arsenal, but keep her back. But she's got the ball again, James. She played it a 1-2 with Battle. And now she's found Staniforth on this near side. Can she get a cross in? Again, she's forced back to James. Now it's a square ball into the box, but Arsenal have dealt with it well. Managed to get the ball clear up to halfway. Meadow on the chase, but well tidied up there by Turner for Manchester United, who now brings the ball forward from defence, trying to turn defence into attack. And James has got clear again. She's looked really dangerous. It's that one opportunity that she missed, but can she get the cross in? It's a good cross, actually, but Katie McCabe comes in at the far post and heads it away. There wasn't a Man United player attacking that on the far side, but it was a good cross, actually, from this left-hand side from James. She's probably Manchester United's most dangerous player, but that was a big miss from her a few minutes ago, which would have brought Manchester United level. But since then, they've been the better team now. They're really pressing Arsenal back. They've got all the possession of the ball. Again, it's James. They're always looking for her. That's a good ball inside again to Staniforth. She's made them good runs actually beyond the midfield. But Kim Little there's dealt with that quite well. It's a good ball out actually. And now Arsenal can maybe try and build a counter attack on this near side. But Meritz couldn't quite keep the ball in. And it's gone out for, actually it was Caitlin Ford, sorry. Couldn't keep the ball in. It's gone out for a throw to Manchester United on this near side. And they're coming forward again. Look like Arsenal are going to get a counter attack there, but maybe this might suit Arsenal when Man United are pressing with the ball. It's going to be a free kick to Manchester United on that far side. I don't know if it was a handball from Katie McCabe. If it is, she might be getting a yellow card. Indeed, she is. Get a yellow card. I think it was handball there. I think Ella too knocked the ball past her or tried to. And I don't know whether it just hit her arm accidentally. You have to see a replay, but she's getting a yellow card anyway for a handball. And it's going to be a Manchester United free kick just in from the far touchline. She's going to have to be careful now, of course, McCabe. She does like a tackle, so she's going to have to calm herself down now on a yellow card. But yeah, it's a free kick to Manchester United on that far side, I say, about 2 yards in from the touchline. It's not a great ball in, cleared away easily by Arsenal up to halfway. In fact, it's going to go all the way through to the goalkeeper, headed back to her by Harris. And for Manchester United's free kick, the ball's now back with the Manchester United goalkeeper. So, and again, the set piece delivery wasn't great from Manchester United on that occasion. Didn't get past the first line of defence, and Arsenal were able to clear it away. But Man United have got possession of the ball again down that far side, looking to try to get back on level terms. It's a ball into the box there, well defended there from Daniel van der Donk, actually doing a defensive work there inside her own penalty area. Again, it was a good break down the far side for Manchester United there, right. The cross came in and van der Donk was at the near post to put it out for a corner. Good defensive work there, but it is a corner to Manchester United on this far side. They may not are building up a bit of a head of steam in this game as we head towards half time. But that's a long corner. It's gone all the way across. There's nobody there. It's going to be easy for Arsenal to clear this up with Wooben Moy. That's a good ball up the line, actually, to Van der Donk. She's got a little bit of space. She finds Beth Mead, who was right on the touchline. It's now with Kim Little inside the centre circle. Arsenal, they're looking to try to get a bit of possession. They haven't had much in the last 5 minutes, 6 minutes or so. 32 and a half minutes played in this game. It's still Arsenal 1, Manchester United 0. Very early goal it was as well, wasn't it, from Jill Roord, of course. Just 2 minutes, slight deflection to beat the goalkeeper. And so Arsenal got this all-important goal, all-important lead. And if we can hang on to this or add to it, it's going to put us within 3 points of Manchester United in third place with a game in hand. And bearing in mind, Arsenal, of course, have played all the top teams now twice. So it's a slightly comfortable looking running. There's been some points dropped against everybody this season, hasn't there? I mean, Manchester United lost to Reading at home a few weeks ago. Arsenal only drew with Reading themselves a couple of weeks before that. So the potential's there for everyone to drop points, I guess. But obviously all Arsenal's 4 defeats in the league this season have come either against Manchester City or Chelsea, whereas of course Manchester United did lose to Reading quite recently. So you'd say if Arsenal do win this game, they're going to be massively in control of that third spot, aren't they, with the running to come. Wilbur Moyes put under pressure there from 2 Manchester United players, Gronan and James. She does well actually as she's won a throw in on this near side. That was a good play actually from Wooben Moy. It's going to be a throw which Meritz is going to take on this near side. In line with the penalty area. Plays it forward to Jill Roord, the goal scorer. But Man United have won it back again. Again, she does well. It was pressed there with a shot from about 25 yards. She tried to curl it into the far post. It was good play for Manchester United, actually. They moved the ball well from left to right, and the shot there curled harmlessly wide of the post. I think Dinsberger would have had it covered anyway. But it is a goal kick to Arsenal. Look to come forward now into the last 10 minutes or so of this first half. So Arsenal were a better team in the early stages, but Man United have certainly come back into it in the last 10 minutes now. But Arsenal now coming forward, looking for a counter-attack, and Meadow Park was looking to get Mead in down this near side, but it was well defended there, again by Battle. She's had a decent game there, the left-back for Manchester United in this opening 35 minutes. But Arsenal coming forward again. Kim Little now plays the ball back to Woober Moy, who's quickly closed down. Played the ball over the top, looking for Mead. Again, it was dealt with well by Battle. That was good play again by Manchester United, but the ball went out. It's going to be a throw to Arsenal on this near side. Just looking to get a little bit of control back into this game now, Arsenal, after a shaky 10 minutes or so, when Man United could have maybe scored a couple of goals. James, of course, missed that great opportunity. And Tooney had an opportunity as well. Now Arsenal looking dangerous themselves. Van der Donk plays the ball out to the far side to Katie McCabe. Does she get the cross in? She does get the cross in. It's headed away by Turner. Comes to the edge of the box. The ball's fell to Meadow Park in the box. Can she turn and get a shot in? Oh, she almost did it. It was good defending actually by Manchester United. Meadow Park was looking to turn and get a shot away, but it was well defended actually. And I think it was by Turner again. But Meadow Park wins the ball back well on this near side, and she's won a throw for Arsenal, but she's not had many opportunities in this first half. Vivian Miedemade, WSL's leading goal scorer, but there's almost an opportunity there. She tried to make a little bit of space on the edge of the box for a shot, but it was actually well defended there by Turner at the back for Manchester United, and it's a throw now to Maritz on this near side. She finds Beth Mead, who concedes a free kick with a foul on James. But she had the big chance for Manchester United, say about 7 or 8 minutes ago now. Just lacked a little bit of composure with the finish, otherwise it would have been 1-1. So this game is certainly a long way from being done for Arsenal. We're only 1-0. Definitely need to try and get a second goal if we can. But Man United have now got possession at the back with Turner. And now it's played to the near side to James again. Cuts inside. Beth Mead fouls her again. They've had a few little battles, those two, in this first half, actually. It's been quite good to watch. A physical battle there, and it was Mead gave away the free kick. And the referee's just having a word with her there. I was going to say this, she moved the ball a lot further forward than Stanleyford for the free kick, a good 10 yards further forward than where the offence initially happened. But anyway, it's going to be a Man United free kick. It's probably about 15 yards inside the Arsenal half. So let's see whether Arsenal can deal with this. That's actually a good ball towards the far post. It was a good header out, actually. But still, Arsenal haven't quite got it clear yet. It's come back into the penalty area. Oh, that was good play there from Woober Moy. Good defending again. But Arsenal again have lost the ball in a dangerous area. They can't keep doing that. Turner's well forward for Manchester United, the defender. And Arsenal have managed to win. He's at a free kick over on the far side. But Arsenal giving the ball away in some dangerous areas in this first half a couple of times there. And I think it might have actually gone out for a throw. Or is it a free kick to Arsenal right on the far touchline? There's a couple of good bits of defending in there from Woober Moy, actually. After Arsenal made a couple of sloppy play with passing with the ball, not finding a teammate, and Manchester United were putting us under pressure, but it was good defending there from Woober Moy to deal with the danger. And so Arsenal have now got a free kick, so we can regroup as we move into the last 6 minutes, 5.5 minutes of this first half. It's been a decent first half for Arsenal overall. Yes, Man United have had a couple of chances, but Certainly Arsenal probably had the lion's share of possession overall, apart from that little spell where Man United were very dangerous. But Arsenal have, again, maybe haven't managed to hold the ball up particularly well, and Man United have regained possession again. They've certainly finished the half a lot stronger, Manchester United, after that brilliant start from Arsenal, getting that goal so early on. Man United now coming forward with Battle. She's done really well again, actually. Good ball in, and now James has got a little bit of space on his near side. Tries to play a ball across the box, but again, it's well defended by Arsenal. It's going to be a throw to Manchester United on this near side. Katie McCabe there coming across to deal with the ball. The Man United are trying to do things a lot quicker now, but that was a poor ball forward actually from Zellem, and Arsenal can get it clear, or can they? Beth Mead's put under pressure again from James, but it is a throw to Manchester United. Actually, that was good pressure there for Manchester United to win the ball back. Arsenal have been a little bit ragged actually in the closing stages of this first half, and they've given away another free kick. That was Moritz there. I think that was again on James. Obviously targeted there as the danger in this Manchester United team. It's going to be a throw to Manchester United on this near side, about 10 yards in from the touchline. It's about 25, 20, 30 yards out from the goal, but it's very wide. In fact, she's being pushed back even closer to the touchline. It's only about 5 yards in from the touchline now. But this is a dangerous free kick. This Manchester United. It's chipped in towards a penalty spot. Goalkeeper comes and stays, but the header comes in from Turner. It was, but it lacked power, and Zinsberger was able to claim. She thought about coming for the free kick, changed her mind, but the header was just comfortable for her. She maybe got away with that indecisiveness there. And in the end, it wasn't a particularly powerful header. But it is another opportunity for Manchester United to get this equaliser as we come in towards half-time now. 3.5 minutes to go. The ball over the top. Miedema's initially, the ball runs through to goalkeeper. So it was just a long ball, really, over the top. The Manchester United defence didn't really deal with it, and Miedema was looking to get in the wrong side, but in the end, the ball did run through to the goalkeeper. And Manchester United again can try to build an attack down this near side. That's been where most of their attacks have come from. Battle and James have been linking really well. Battle again does really well again, but that was better from Moritz. But again, James wins the ball and wins the free kick. She seems a little bit frustrated now that she seems to be getting fouled quite a lot. There's going to be a free kick again to Manchester United. Kim Little was the offender. The referee's just speaking to her, the Arsenal captain. And again, it's a free kick about 5 yards in from the touchline. This one's only about 10 yards inside the Arsenal half, so I'm sure this is going to be a short one, which it is. And the ball's played all the way back to Turner in the United defence. And now it's back with goalkeeper Earps, who plays the ball out to the far side, actually, to Harris. She hasn't got that comfortable on the ball, Harris, in this first half. I think it was her that gave it away for the goal initially. But anyway, Man United are coming forward again into midfield, but also won the ball well. Beth Mead now. It was Jill Roy. That's a good ball, actually, out to the far side. Now, can this be the second goal now before half-time, which will really settle the nerves? It's a good ball into what a lovely turn. Can she get a cross in? Oh, was it a shot or a cross? Wasn't really either in the end. Goal scorer, Jill Roy. Really good play that was between Royd and Ford. Lovely play down that far side, Arsenal's left. A lovely ball, actually, from Ford. Put Jill Royd in. She was turning the defender so easily. I don't know whether she was trying a shot past around the goalkeeper, but in the end, she didn't get hold of it at all, and it just went straight into the arms, at the near post, into the goalkeeper's arms. And a bit of a wasted opportunity that there were players in the box there. Would have been better to maybe drill it across the goal. But anyway, that was an opportunity that for Arsenal to get a second goal, which would really settle the nerves as we move into the final minute of normal time in this first half. I said it's been a decent enough first half for Arsenal. Obviously got the lead as well, that early goal. But that was an opportunity there to get the second goal, and I do feel the second goal is going to be important in this game because Manchester United have looked dangerous at times. They've had a couple of opportunities to get level as well. So Arsenal have had many chances since the opening 20-odd minutes where we were the better team. But since then, it's been dominating this game. But Arsenal are looking to come forward. It's going to be a free kick, actually. Van der Donk was looking to break forward from midfield, but it was Beth Mead who was fouled. And it's going to be a free kick to Arsenal, very centrally, midway inside the Manchester United half. So we're going to finish the first half with an opportunity here to maybe try to get an opportunity to score a second goal, but we'll see what happens here. It's very central, this free kick. I say it's midway inside the Manchester United half. Good opportunity to get the ball into the box and cause Manchester United's defence a few problems. The defenders are up for this as well, so it needs to be a good delivery. Is it going to be Beth Mead or will it be Katie McCabe? They're both in close proximity to this. Looks like it's going to be Beth Mead, actually. McCabe moves away. Beth Mead plays it to this near side to Kim Little. She's done really well there. Kim Little now is driving in towards the penalty area. Puts the ball across the box. The goalkeeper drops it. Nobody can get on the end of it for Arsenal. It's still in the box, loose. But Man United do finally get it clear. They've looked a little bit shaky defensively at times when Arsenal put them under pressure, but they got away with that. The goalkeeper flaps at that cross, actually, from Kim Little a little bit. It was bobbling around in the penalty area. It couldn't quite fall to Jill Ward, who was trying to get a shot away, and Man United managed to scramble it clear. And we're now into the first of the 2 minutes of stoppage time at the end of this first half. And if it finishes like this at half time, I think Arsenal will be more than satisfied. So Man United have been a lot more dangerous, I say, in the closing 10-15 minutes, but Arsenal had started the game really well with that early goal. And they've had one or two opportunities to increase that lead, actually, just as we come up towards half time. Jill Ward does well there, initially to hold the ball up, but she's robbed and the ball goes all the way back to the Manchester United goalkeeper, Earps. So she flapped a bit at that cross there from Kim Little, almost presented an opportunity for Arsenal to get that second goal, which I feel is going to be really important in this game. Manchester United now just maybe seeing the game out till half time, maybe trying not to concede another goal, but it's a long ball through the middle. But Van der Donk was there again. She's done some great defensive work, actually, for Arsenal in this first half. It's going to be a throw to Manchester United on this near side. We're into the last 15 seconds of this first half, which has gone well for Arsenal in the end. It's not always been the greatest performance overall, but we've got the goal and we've defended well when we've had to. Just really that one clear opportunity for Manchester United with James. And there goes the half-time whistle. It is Arsenal 1, Manchester United 0. The early goal after just 2 minutes, in actual fact, that has given Arsenal the advantage in this game. Well taken goal, was deflected. The shot was deflected in. But it was a fast start from Arsenal. But as the half's gone, in fact, it's gone down as an own goal by Turner. I feel that's a little bit harsh, but anyway, it was deflected in off the Manchester United defender. But after that fast start and the first 15-20 minutes, Arsenal were good, and they've kind of dropped off a little bit. Man United have come back into the game, and there was that big chance, of course, for James to make it 1-1, but she fired over the top from what was a great opportunity, very centrally as well. So Arsenal maybe got away with a little one there, but overall, I think Arsenal just about deserved this half-time lead. It's been an entertaining game. I said there's been chances at both ends. It's been, Arsenal maybe have given the ball away a little bit too easily at times in dangerous areas, but we've managed to defend the loose balls pretty well. And I say, apart from that one real opportunity, Man United haven't generally threatened Zinsberger's goal too much in this first half. So reasonably satisfied with that. Obviously a 1-0 advantage as well. And hopefully we can push on in the second half and get that second goal, which I do think is going to be really important to seal this game, because you always feel that Man United have got a goal in them today, some of the opportunities that they've had. So I do feel the second goal is going to be really important. So let's hopefully we can get that quite early on in the second half. Of course, attacking the North Bank we will be in the second half. But anyway, it is half time. It is currently 1-0 to Arsenal, and that's as good as we could hope for, really, isn't it? I say a game that desperately need to win to really put us in control of that third spot, the third Champions League spot. I say a win today would put us 3 points behind Manchester United with a game in hand, and we have got a far superior goal difference as well. So yeah, it's going to be an important victory this if we can hold on, or I say increase our lead, which would be great, wouldn't it, as well? As I say, I do feel Man United have got a goal in them in this game, so I think we may well need the second one. But it'll be a big victory for us, actually, and it will be the first time as well we've beaten a team above us this season. So another important victory it would be. But so we'll see how the second half goes. But I'm reasonably satisfied with that first half from Arsenal. I thought we needed to start well. We got that goal, and it's put us in a great position now, isn't it, to finish the job. Don't forget, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. This is live on Facebook, on YouTube, and on Twitter. So please give it a like. Come over to YouTube, give it a like on YouTube, and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. I do try to cover the Arsenal women as much as I can. Often they play on the same days as the men, or they have done recently. That's why I haven't been able to cover the games. But I've done 3 or 4 of these this season, and I hope that you enjoy them. And I will be trying to get a few more in before the end of the season as well, depending on how the fixtures work out. This one's felt nice, hasn't it, being on a Friday without a game for the men's today. So I've had the time to do this, and I'm enjoying it. So if you haven't done so, I'll say please subscribe to the channel, would be much appreciated, and give it a like as well. I've got quite a lot of good stuff coming up on the channel actually this weekend. I've got looking at the men's game at the weekend on Sunday. I've got a show on tomorrow at 7 o'clock, speaking to a West Ham fan. That's going to be a good show, so tune in for that as well. I've also got a preview video coming out tomorrow as well at 10:30, just looking ahead to that West Ham game as well. And I will be doing a watch along of that Arsenal West Ham game as well on Sunday. It's 3 o'clock kickoff, so I'll probably go live about 2:45. And yeah, that's going to be good. So please subscribe to the channel, keep updated with all the shows that I'm doing, and I will be trying to do some more of the women's games as well between now and the end of the season. I've had a comment here, which I think looks like it might be in Brazilian or Portuguese. If anybody understands what that means, please let me know. Unfortunately, my Portuguese isn't very good. So if anybody can decipher that for me, translate, that would be much appreciated. And Gary's in the chat as well. How are you doing, Gary? Thanks for tuning in. Hope you're well. And Dave as well from the Out and Out Gunners podcast. Really good channel that is actually. So give him some support. Thanks for tuning in, Dave. Good to hear from you. Been a good game so far. I'm enjoying this. Hope you've been watching it. And DWTT Gary, he's got a good channel as well, actually. Loads of good Arsenal content out there. So please check out these guys as well. There's so much good stuff. If you're looking for some good Arsenal content, then yeah, those two guys definitely are worth checking out. So definitely get over there as well and give them a like and a subscribe. And yeah, we can all look forward and help to grow each other's channels, because that's what it's all about, isn't it? You know, I've only been doing this for about 6 months now or so, actually a bit less than that, I think. But anyway, I've been enjoying it. And yeah, I appreciate all the support that I've had from everybody, really. So if you are enjoying what I'm doing, I say please subscribe to the channel, please give it a like. And I say if you want to get involved in the show, please put your comments in the box below. Let me know what you think of the game so far, what you've been making of it all, and also what you made of the Arsenal men's team last night. Of course, that was a really poor performance, wasn't it, in the Europa League? But luckily, we've gone through. If you missed the draw, we've done quite well, actually. We've got Slavia Prague in the quarterfinals. I know they're never easy games, are they? They did just beat Rangers and they beat Leicester the previous round before. So it'll be a difficult game, but I'm reasonably happy with the draw, actually, because it could have been a lot worse, couldn't it? And then we could well face Villarreal in the semi-final as well, and meeting with our old mate Unai Emery, which could be fun as well. So there's still a lot to play for in the men's world. So it's going to be exciting finish to the season, isn't it, one way or another? Obviously, the big game on Sunday against West Ham, placing the top 6 maybe up for grabs for us if we can get some good results towards the end of the season. So particularly the game against West Ham, because a win would put us within 4 points of them. They're just showing a goal again, actually. It was a nice move. It was Harris who actually gave the ball away. Meadow picked it up, played it into Caitlin Ford. She played it to Jill, just inside the defence, and it was deflected in off the defender Turner. Was it going in or was it going across the goal? We might get a better view here from behind the goal. I think it was going across the goal. I think she was looking for Beth Mead actually. So yeah, it probably is an own goal. So we'll maybe give that one. It's a shame, isn't it? But doesn't matter. It's 1-0 to Arsenal. That is what matters. And we're now halfway. Well, the job's half done, isn't it? We're halfway to getting the 3 points that we need, which will put us, 3 points behind Manchester United with a game in hand. Really important. That could prove to be, as well as we look to try to get into that top 3 and qualify for the Champions League again, which will be really nice. But we did create some problems for ourselves there in that first half. James has looked dangerous. This was their first opportunity there for Manchester United for press, which in the end was quite a comfortable save from Zinsberger. But again, we gave the ball away there. Man United moved the ball well. And this is the big chance from James, just from the edge of the area there. She was being closed down, but really you've got to hit the target. She's got to hit the target there. And instead she got right over the top of it and it flew over the crossbar. And then there was a chance just afterwards there for their top scorer, Toon. She was stretching a little bit. The ball was running away from her. She couldn't get it under control. And that went away. And then there was the free kick, of course, which the header from Turner, of course, trying to make up for her own goal. But again, it was a comfortable save. Manchester United manager Casey Stoney had a word with the referee there. I'm not quite sure what she was complaining about as we went off at half time. But anyway, don't quite know what her problem is. She maybe complained about the number of free kicks that's number of fouls on James that Arsenal have conceded in that first half. But she's a dangerous player, so it makes sense to try to keep her quiet and stop her running with the ball. So anyway, we'll see what happens in the second half. We'll be sort of starting very, very shortly. And hopefully, Arsenal can get this job finished because it's a massive, massive game this for Arsenal. And halfway there, which is good. So obviously a victory here, be our third victory in a row as well, which makes up for those 2 defeats that we suffered back to back in February against Manchester City and then Chelsea. Of course, the Man City game, we were quite unlucky to lose that, wasn't we? In actual fact, a late goal after working hard to get level, and then the game against Chelsea, that was always going to be a difficult game. And in the end, we ended up losing that 3-0, although we were in the game for the first half of that and then maybe fell away a little bit later on. But we put that behind us anyway with these last 2 victories, 8 goals scored and none against, and another goal in the bank today. Miedamar's not really been in this much yet in the first half, so I'm expecting a bit more from her in the second half maybe. Wouldn't be surprised to see her pop up with another goal. It'll be her 20th of the season if she can get it. Another great season from her, isn't it? But I say there is maybe rumours that she might not be signing a new contract and is going to be off at the end, which would be a shame because I think she's been great for the WSL. Obviously, as an Arsenal fan, it's been great that she plays for our club. But yeah, I think it'd be a big loss for the WSL if she was to leave and go abroad, which would be a shame. But anyway, we'll see what happens. I'm sure if Arsenal finish in the top 3, that might persuade her to stay a bit longer. But we'll see what happens with that once the season's out of the way. But yeah, I'm sure she's going to pop up in the second half with a goal, and hopefully it'll be the crucial goal that seals this victory, and that will set Arsenal well on the way to what we need to do for the rest of the season, which is, I say, get back into that top 3, which will be really important. Just seeing if anything's happening on Twitter while we're waiting for the second half to start. So we'll see what happens, see what's happening on Twitter. A lot of Lacazette and Bert Leno have put messages on Twitter today. Shout out to the Arsenal women and wishing them luck in this game. So we'll see if that pays off in the end. And of course, today as well, it's Hector Bellerin's birthday as well, isn't it? Vice captain of the men's team. Not been having the greatest time of it really in terms of his form this season, but our longest serving player in terms of number of games he's played in the first team. So happy birthday to Hector. And let's hope that you can help us go on and win the Europa League this season. That would be really good, wouldn't it? But we'll see. Obviously, what happens with that, it's a long way to go, isn't there? And it's going to be tough. I mean, the draw works out quite well for us today. I was quite pleased that we've managed to avoid Roma, we managed to avoid Ajax and Manchester United. In fact, we'll avoid all of them to the final, until the final actually as well. So it's been a good draw. I'm really happy with that, and let's hope that we can play better. Actually, just talking about that, Shane in the chat, ultimate opinion on the Europa League first leg 4 days after Liverpool. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, if you want to be successful in Europe, we're going to have to play these games, and they're going to come just before big games in the league as well, aren't they? We've had to do it so far. As I said, it's a good draw for me. I'm really pleased with the way the draw's worked out. We've avoided all the teams I wanted to avoid, and we won't have to play them until the final. So it's an opportunity for us, I think, with the draw to get to the final, and then who knows? It'd be brilliant, wouldn't it, to win the Europa League? I mean, what our first 2 seasons it'd be for Mikel, well, for season and a half for Mikel Arteta with an FA Cup and a Europa League, just be unbelievable, wouldn't it? And yes, I've still got my doubts about some of the things that he's doing, but ultimately, if we can turn that around and win the Europa League and get into the Champions League next season, that would be unbelievable, wouldn't it? And fantastic season it would have been in the end. But there's a long way to go yet. As we've seen, Slavia Prague have knocked out Leicester, who are probably certainly better than us in terms of their league position this season. They knocked out Rangers last night. I know, a bit of a controversial game there, and it won't be easy. We're going to have to play a lot better, but I'm confident that we've got enough about us to go through that game. Who's the better striker, Meadow or R9? That's quite an interesting. I mean, I personally think Meadow is just fantastic. I mean, a goal scoring record is just phenomenal, isn't it? I mean, what can you say about that? Just unbelievable, really. I mean, so he's 19 goals again this season, and yeah, she's just amazing, really. But yeah, there's a lot of great players in the WSL this season actually, and it's really, I think the standard has improved massively. Not just this season, but steadily over the last couple of seasons. I still think there's a slight issue with, there are still some games where the team in the top 4 maybe playing some of the teams at the bottom, and you get some big scores, don't you? Which never looks good, does it? Arsenal beat West Ham 9-1 this season and stuff like that. But I think that the standards improved, and yeah, I mean, for me, Miedema's the best. I think she's the best ever player in the women's league in England. So yeah, I think she's brilliant. Let's hope that she can get this second goal or get the goal in the second half to wrap up this fixture. The teams are back out, so we're just about to start this second half. It's going to be good, I'm sure. Arsenal will be attacking the goal to our left in the second half, the North Bank stand at Meadow Park, Boreham Wood. For those familiar with the stadium, be nice for them to play at the Emirates a bit more often, wouldn't it? Actually, that would be good, especially with no fans, and they might as well use it, mightn't they, for something else, I suppose. But anyway, they've got a good record here at Boreham Wood, the Arsenal women. Only one defeat this season here, which was the last home game actually against Manchester City, which I actually covered on this channel as well. Disappointing that was actually to lose that game, but anyway, we look to bounce back from that now, and hopefully, I say this if we can see this off, finish this game tonight, then we'll be in a fantastic position. But we're about to kick off now for the second half. Arsenal's just game, the second game. Arsenal 1, Manchester United 0. That early goal, it's actually gone down as an own goal by the Manchester United defender Turner. It was Gilroy's shot that got deflected off her. Maybe it was going across the goal. But anyway, Arsenal coming forward straight away in the second half, maybe looking to start as we did in the first half. It's Gilroy now has got the ball. It's a good ball out to the far side, actually, to Beth Mead. Can she get a cross in? Again, Battle does well against her, actually. She's done really well in that particular duel between those two. But Arsenal have got a throw down on that far side by the corner flag. See if we can get an early goal in this second half as well. And I think that may well seal the job, actually, if we can manage to do that. So again, we've got the ball in just on the edge of Daniel van der Donk tries a shot, low shot. I think it was going wide anyway, but the goalkeeper got down well there to make the save. I don't think it was going in. It might have been going wide. And Robert in the chat there should be a statue for Miedema. Yeah, there should be a statue for her, I believe, because she's been one of the greatest players to play for Arsenal. So I totally agree with that. Harry's saying in the chat, where can I watch this match? It's on BT Sport in England. I'm not sure where in the world you are, so I'm not sure where else. In England, it is on BT Sport, so you can watch it on there if you've got that. Otherwise, just stay tuned to the channel and I will keep you up to date with what's going on. And Harry says, I want to see Meadow Park hat-trick in the second half. It'd be great, wouldn't it? Meadow Park hat-trick in the second half would be fantastic. And that would, of course, seal us the victory, wouldn't it? But I'll be happy when she just scores the 1 and we win 2-0. That'll do me for now. But anyway, again, the second half started very similar to the first half, actually. Arsenal had much more possession, looking a lot more dangerous. Kim Little now is coming forward in midfield. Does really well, actually. Holds off 2 challenges and then lays the ball off. And Arsenal now looking to come forward themselves on that far side with Moritz. He plays it back to Moy, who's had a good game at the back, actually, for Arsenal tonight. Again, he's had a good season, actually. Katie McCabe now coming forward down this left-hand side, but she's briefly held up and then plays the ball back into midfield to Kim Little and then back to Woober Moy. I say Arsenal have been in control of the second half so far, knocking the ball around quite comfortably. So a bit similar to the first half as well. Let's see if we can get an early goal as well. But we've played 2 minutes of this second half. Or a ball given away there, actually. That was a poor ball out of defence by Vaulty, actually. But Arsenal managed to win it back well. Good tackle, actually, on the edge of the box from Kim Little. Now Arsenal can maybe launch a counter-attack, can they? Can Beth Mead get there? No, the defender there came across well, Turner. Oh, but that's a slightly loose ball from the goalkeeper. Meadow Park was closing in on it, but Manchester United managed to get away with that. But they've just kicked it straight out there for the captain, Zellum, kicked it straight out there for a throw to Arsenal over on that far side in line with the penalty area. There's a few mistakes there from Manchester United that we need to make them pay for this. Now Beth Mead on the edge of the penalty area. She does really well. She does well again. Can she get a shot in? She does. Oh, it's just wide. Beth Mead done really well there. That would have sealed it. She got the throw there. She turned well on the edge of the box, went inside, went outside, and then hit a shot there with her right foot, just curling away from the far post. Really unlucky there. Goalkeeper was beaten, and that was a shame. Dave, their money is slowly becoming a factor in the women's game. It is, yeah. If it gets them a payday, they won't mind. No, it is becoming a factor again. You can see with the money that clubs like Chelsea and Man City have been spending, Manchester United as well. But I think it's improved the quality at the top end, definitely. You know, the top 4 teams in this league are really good quality now. Yes, it hasn't always filtered down enough at the moment, but hopefully that will happen eventually, I suppose, and maybe we'll see some of that kind of drop down. But this season, you know, some of the teams have done well. Anyway, Meadow Park now actually on the attack for Arsenal. Down that left-hand side, she pulls the ball back. Beth Mead now inside the penalty area. Again, she finds Meadow Park. That was great play. She's turned again. Meadow Park, can she get a cross in? Oh, the goalkeeper does well. It's out for a corner. That was good play that twice there from Meadow Park. First of all, she drilled a low cross into the box. Beth Mead tried to get on the end of it. She ended up playing it back to Meadow Park. She beat the fullback, drilled a cross into the 6-yard box, but the goalkeeper actually did well. But that was really good play from Meadow Park. Spun the defender really well there. Pulled the ball back. Didn't quite fall for Beth Mead. May not have defended it well. And when Meadow Park got it again, she beat the same defender again. And this was a low cross that was just dealt with by the goalkeeper. But it's going to be a corner to Arsenal, which Katie McCabe is going to take from this near side. It's a decent delivery. The header comes in. It's a goal. It's 2-0. I think it's Wilburn Moy with a header. It's 2-0. Surely that's going to seal it now. Katie McCabe's put in some great corners in this game, and that one was a fantastic corner to the far post. Wilburn Moy got in above everybody else. Powerful header from about 8 yards into the goal. Absolutely brilliant. It's 2-0 to Arsenal. Gary there's to celebrate that goal. What a great header that is. Actually, she was inside the 6-yard box. A great corner to the far post. A great header across the goalkeeper. And there's a few celebrations going on there. Harris there, come on, ladies, yeah. And Cos as well, brilliant. And Cos from Ireland, how you doing? Thanks for tuning in. And yeah, that's fantastic, isn't it? 2-0, that's what we needed. Early goal in the first half, an early goal in the second half, and Arsenal now in control of this game, and that's good to see. That was a great header, actually. I say credit as well to the corner there from Katie McCabe again. She's put in a couple of corners there. And up the gunners from David, exactly. We needed that second goal as well, didn't we? Feel a little bit more comfortable now, but it's still a long way to go, so we need to be careful. But that was a really important goal there. Great header as well. Woubenmoy got above the defenders from Manchester United, and powered the header in from about 5 yards. But it was all about the delivery there. If you put a good ball in and you've got someone willing to attack it, you're always likely to get something, and we did there. Beth Mead's now getting a yellow card. Not quite sure why, but anyway, it's a yellow card for Beth Mead. I didn't see what happened there. Getting a bit excited about the goal, but it's a yellow card for Beth Mead. That's the second Arsenal booking. Katie McCabe also got booked earlier. So it's a free kick to Manchester United anyway. Deep inside half. It's played in towards a penalty, and the header comes in. Again, it was Turner. Again, it was comfortable for Zinsberger. So 52 minutes played in this game. It is Turner. Just showing that again, actually. Again, it was a foul on James. I don't know if she's got booked for that foul or whether it's just an accumulative foul, because those two certainly have had a few battles in this game, haven't they? And we've got a Manchester United fan in, Kiki there. Well, I'm lucky because it's 2-0 to Arsenal, so never mind. But it's still time to come back into it, I'm sure. But Arsenal just got a free kick now. That was a foul there from Harris. Manchester United on Van der Donk. And it is going to be a free kick to Arsenal, just 5 yards inside the Manchester United half. I mean, a third goal now would be fantastic, wouldn't it? That would really put a seal on it. But anyway, free kick's taken short to Volte, who plays it back now to goalkeeper Zinsberger. She hasn't had a lot to do, Zinsberger, but she's made a couple of saves that she's had to make. Fairly comfortable saves they were, I suppose, but that's what a goalkeeper's there for, to do the job when it matters. And I'm sure she'll be hoping for a clean sheet, which would obviously see us over the line in this really important game for Arsenal. Any victory over a Manchester United side is good, isn't it? So it'll be enjoyable this if we can hold on. But there is still a long way to go yet. But it's going to be a free kick there to Arsenal on that far side in front of the dugouts. And let's see. There hasn't been a lot of pattern to the second half, really. I mean, Arsenal started quite brightly and then got the goal. And since then, it has got a little bit scrappy, but that's fine. That suits us. We just need to stop Manchester United getting too much possession of the ball and putting us under too much pressure. So we just need to play it clever now and manage this game well. And hopefully we can get over the line and get the points. But we just kicked it straight out of the goalkeeper, Zinsberger, looking for Caitlin Ford on this near side. But she was struggling to keep it in, and Man United have got a throw. And now they're looking to try and build an attack of their own. Playing some nice passing football here, actually. The ball's played out to the far side. It's Battle again, getting forward, linking well with James, but Arsenal dealt with that well. It was Merritt's actually done well there, but it has got out for a throw to Manchester United, and it is still 2-0 to Arsenal. The Man United now looking to try and find a way back into this game. That was a long ball, well dealt by the goal scorer. Woubenmoy scored a second goal. That powerful header. But Arsenal dealt with that well now. A long ball over the top looking for Meadow. But that was Turner did well there to get the ball back to the goalkeeper under pressure from Meadow. Or could play that from Van der Donk in the middle of the pitch. They're winning the ball back. She does really well now. Beth Mead picks it up. Now it comes to this near side to Caitlin Ford. She's pushed backwards by the fullback Harris, but she gets past her. Actually, she's done really well. Can she get a crossing? Instead, she plays it back to Jill Ward. Of course, it was her shot that got deflected in for the first goal, which has gone down as an own goal now. Arsenal have been forced back, but still keeping possession of the ball. It's now gone out to the far side. And there's a little bit of a discussion here about Meadow. Shane was asking and she said yes, she's the GOAT, of course. Yeah, she is the GOAT. I don't think there's any doubt about that, is there? But Man United got a free kick here actually on this near side, which Turner's going to take. Plays it all the way back to the goalkeeper. Arsenal now trying to press Manchester United, and they've actually won the ball back. An opportunity for a third goal. Meadow Park in, is she? No, the goalkeeper comes out. That was poor play for Manchester United. They're trying to play it out from the back, losing the ball, and it was played through the goalkeeper. Then played it to Turner. Her clearance hit Beth Mead, and then Gilroy tried to play it into Meadow Park, but it just span away from her and went into the arms of the goalkeeper. But Man United got away with one there actually. I think a third goal would definitely seal the victory. And I think maybe the Man United head would go down and we could maybe go on and score a few more. But anyway, let's see how this plays out. It was 57 minutes played. So there's still a lot of time left in this game. If Man United can find a goal back, then they'll have a chance of getting something from this game. But so far, so good for Arsenal anyway on this big night. Goes to Arsenal are threatening. Yeah, they are threatening, but Man United have had their moments in this game as well. So it's certainly not won yet, but we're in a good position, aren't we? And we've deserved it as well, I think, overall. But Man United now looking to, say, pull a goal back here. Oh, this is good play, actually, but well defended again from Arsenal. They've looked pretty good defensively tonight, Arsenal, actually. Solid and restricted Manchester United to very few opportunities. And so far in the second half, actually, Man United haven't had any opportunities. It's been the only chance to have come up the other end. And so where Arsenal have got that second goal. Good play there from Jill Rod in the middle of the pitch. He finds Van der Donk, plays the ball on to Volty coming forward from defence, plays it out to the far side to Caitlin Ford. Links up well, actually. She's a good play from Katie McCabe, actually. She's done really well there. Now Van der Donk. It's all Arsenal now. That was a nice touch there. It's come to Katie McCabe again. Can she get a good... She's got a great delivery, hasn't she, with her left foot. Oh, Jill will there try to find McCabe again. It's a good ball inside the fullback, but McCabe didn't read it. And it's just gone out for a goal kick to Manchester United. But that was a good bit of play that from Arsenal down this left-hand side. When Katie McCabe goes forward, she looks dangerous, doesn't she? And she linked up well there with Caitlin Ford and Jill Rod. But Man United now looking to try to build an attack of their own, but they've given the ball away. Van der Donk get into Jill Rod. She's had a tidy game. Kim Little now in centre circle, trying to drive Arsenal forward. A powerful run from her. Oh, she's played the ball inside the fullback there. Can Caitlin Ford get onto it? Not quite. Harris done well there. Looked like she'd been beaten initially. It's a good ball inside the fullback there from Kim Little, but she recovered well. And it's going to be a throw to Arsenal on this near side, which Katie McCabe is going to take. Throws it into the penalty area, but Manchester United have dealt with it, but not very far. It's only come out to Kim Little midway inside the Manchester United half. She fires Woober Michaels, goal scorer, that second goal. Great header that was. Arsenal are looking to come forward again. Merritt then gives the ball away. It wasn't a great pass, actually. It just went to Zellum, and now it's back with the Manchester United goalkeeper, Earps, and her long clearance goes to Woober Moy again. That's a great first touch, actually. And Arsenal regain possession. Half an hour left in this game. Arsenal 2, Manchester United 0. Arsenal getting closer and closer to this important 3 points, which could be what turns the Champions League race in Arsenal's favour, of course. We would still be 3 points behind Manchester United, but crucially, with that game in hand and a better goal difference. That was a long ball over the top looking for Beth Mead. Goalkeeper was out quickly, though, to clear the danger, and suddenly Man United might get a counter-attack on here with James down that far side. She's not been anywhere near as effective in the second half so far. In fact, she's barely got a kick. I think Arsenal maybe have targeted that side and have doubled it up on her a little bit more. She's not found anywhere near as much space as she did earlier on. She's just not been very effective at all in the second half. Just as well as... actually, she's just being taken off as we say that. and it's going to be Sigsworth who comes on for James. I don't know whether she had an injury there. She certainly was nowhere near as dangerous in that second half. And it's going to be Sigsworth who comes on for James. So they've made their first substitution, Manchester United. I've got to think that may well have been an injury. But James had to go off. But that's a great ball, actually, to the far side. Beth Mead, just inside the penalty area. She's very wide. Can't she get a cross in? She cuts back inside. This is good play from Beth Mead. Oh, she was just tackled there on the edge of the area. That looked like it was a good move, actually. And Beth Mead's given away a free kick there, and she's already been booked. She's going to have to be careful. Oh, she's off. Beth Mead's got a second yellow card. I think that was frustration there, actually, when she missed the early opportunity just before. She lost the ball. She tried to tackle back. She slid in behind. It was Staniforth. And I suppose when you're on a yellow card, you can't really afford to do a tackle like that. And Beth Mead is off. Red card for her, second yellow. Arsenal going to have to play the last 28 minutes of this game with 10 players now, as Beth Mead makes the long walk back to the changing room. That's a blow that is for Arsenal. But luckily, we've got the 2-goal lead still. Let's hope that we can defend this well now. Beth Mead had a decent game as well. She's always dangerous going forward for Arsenal, and she always works hard, but we're going to miss that now for this final 28 minutes or so. The second yellow card was definitely a yellow card. They're talking about the first one. I didn't really see what happened for the first one. It didn't look like much of a yellow card. I remember saying at the time it looked like it was maybe just because it was another foul on James, which of course at half time. I mean, yeah, that first one there is very soft, actually. The first one didn't look like a yellow card at all. They've just shown a replay of it there. It was right in front of the bench, and of course, I say the Manchester United manager Casey Stoney was complaining to the referee as we went off at half time about the fouls on James. I don't know whether that has maybe influenced that first yellow card. The second one, you can't go sliding in like that when you're on a yellow card. It was a poor decision from Mead. But she's a bit unfortunate with the first yellow card, to be fair. But anyway, Manchester United now putting a cross into the box. And again, Arsenal defended it well. That's been a feature of this game. Man United have tried to get balls into the box, but generally it's an Arsenal head or an Arsenal body that's in the way. We need to keep doing this now for these final sort of 25 minutes or so, because no doubt there's going to be a little bit of a bombardment on our goal. There's a ball over the top of it. It's easy for Zinsberger. And Arsenal can eat up a few more minutes here. So that's the third Arsenal game in a row that I've watched. There's been a red card. This is the one, obviously, against Arsenal. The other two, of course, there was the Tottenham one last week for Lamella, and then last night in the Europa League as well, the defender got sent off for 2 yellow cards in very quick succession for first a foul and then throwing the ball away. So another red card in this game as well for 2 yellow cards. But this one's gone, I say, against Arsenal. And now we've got a big last 25 minutes here. Really got to rise to the occasion with 10 players and try to see this game out. But luckily, there is a 2-goal lead that we've got to defend, which is going to be just as well now as that second goal. Sorry, how important that second goal was. But Man United have got possession. Arsenal are quite happy now to sit everybody behind the ball, try to deny Manchester United any space at all. Yes, we've lost an attacking player, so our attacking threat's going to be greatly diminished. But Wilbur Moyes done really well. Brings the ball out of defence, and I think she felt she was fouled there, but it's gone out for a throw to Manchester United. Or is it? I don't know what the referee's giving it. A throw to Arsenal, maybe, instead. Oh, okay. Fair enough. It's a throw to Arsenal anyway. Again, right in front of the Manchester United dugout. And now the Man United manager's complaining about Arsenal wasting time. Oh, dear. It's always Man United, isn't it? But anyway, they've now won possession back of the ball. Manchester United are looking to try and build an attack of their own, but coming forward now. It's Harris on this near side, plays the ball forward. This is a good play for Manchester United, actually, some good passing there, but the ball's deflected towards Kim Little, who does really well in front of her penalty area, and then plays the ball back to goalkeeper Zinsberg. And that was pretty cool play there, actually, from Kim Little under pressure in front of her own penalty area. She did really well there. And Arsenal now can get the ball deep into the Manchester United half. No Arsenal players closing them down. In fact, every single Arsenal player is in their own half of the pitch now as Manchester United come forward again. You can see what Arsenal's gameplay is going to be in these closing stages. That was a great tackle there on the far side. Was that Moritz there? Really good defending again from Arsenal. They've really defended well in this game. And they need to keep concentrated now, don't they, for these final 20 minutes or so. 23 minutes that's remaining, plus stoppage time. Kiki there, yeah. Arsenal's defence is stronger. Yeah, it has been today. I think that's been the key to this game, the way Arsenal have generally defended. But there's still, what I say, over 20 minutes left. With 10 players, are going to have to keep defending well, aren't we, for the last part of this game? Shane there. I don't think there's fans in the stadium. There does seem to be quite a lot of people in the ground, but I think they're just medical staff and the substitutes and press and stuff like that. I don't think it's fans, is it? But there does seem to be quite a lot of people in that stand there behind the dugout. So bearing in mind, of course, it's a very small stand, isn't it? I suppose, we're used to seeing the Premier League grounds. It doesn't look like there's many people in, but I guess if you get 20 people in that stand, it looks like there's a few in there because it's so small. But as far as I know, there's no fans in the stadium. I think it's just staff and medical people and the substitutes, etc. But Arsenal now get a throw in deep into the Man United half, so taking a little bit of pressure off, which is what we've needed to do. It's going to be a throw on the far side, which Moritz is going to take for Arsenal. Plays it into Jill Ward. And now Arsenal just knocking it back to Volti in the defence. That's a good ball, actually, back to Rod. Arsenal in no hurry to get the ball forward, as you can imagine. But keeping possession. Well, this is nice from Arsenal. Now it's Van der Donk on that far side. Again, I don't think she's going to be in too much of a hurry to get the ball into the box. Maybe she's going to try and win a corner. But the ball hasn't gone out. But Man United can now clear it away. I think Van der Donk was just trying to win Arsenal a corner there, which would have been, obviously, we did score from our last corner, so that was sensible play. But unfortunately, the ball didn't go out, and Man United were able to clear it away. But now Arsenal can come forward themselves. Again, Wilbur Morris probably been best player on the pitch for Arsenal today. Got that important second goal as well. So I definitely think she'll be in with a running for player of the match, which I'll maybe decide at the end. She's just giving the ball away there, as I mentioned that, quite typically. And maybe I've got another free kick just outside the centre circle, inside the Arsenal half. Everybody's back for Arsenal anyway. It was Jill Ward gave away that free kick, but it's going to be his free kick to Manchester United. Terry there in the chat, is a referee wearing a Man U kit? If not, she may as well be. Well, I don't know if you saw just at half time, it was a Man United manager who was having a word with the referee, maybe saying that she felt that she'd been a bit too lenient against some of the fouls that we'd committed against them in the first half. And it seemed as though she's definitely been in Manchester United's favour in the second half, without a shadow of a doubt. And I'm sure that that's playing on the ref's mind, a bit like the old Alex Ferguson trick, isn't it? And I get the feeling that's what's happened in this game, because, the second half has been a succession of decisions gone Man United's way, where in the first half that wasn't happening. And the only thing I can put that down to is the fact that I say Casey Stoney was having a strong word with the referee as the team went off at half time. But referees need to be stronger than that, don't they? But Arsenal have just won a free kick there, actually, just as we were saying that. It was a foul by Harris on Caitlin Ford. In fact, she had two goes at her. And the referee has given Arsenal a free kick. We can now get the ball forward down that far side. Danielle Van der Donk now. She's got a runner in front of her, actually. This is quite good from Arsenal. Can we get a third goal? Crossing to the box, but the goalkeeper far too close to the goalkeeper there. Perhaps I think it would have got out of play anyway. Russ is in the chat. How you doing, Russ? Hope you're well, mate. It's I'm enjoying this game actually. Seeing an Arsenal victory so far, but we are down to 10 players after 2 yellow cards for Beth Mead, which was a bit unfortunate. But anyway, we are 2-0 ahead, which is the main thing. And hopefully we can now go on and get this important victory. But Man United, they gave the ball away to Caitlin Ford actually, and Arsenal can now come forward themselves. Caitlin Ford needs a little bit of support. She's got it now from Katie McCabe. She then gets the ball back. This is nice play from Arsenal down the left-hand side. McCabe again, but the ball ran away from her. And Arsenal can clear it away for a throw to Manchester United. But yeah, we don't need to take too many risks now going forward, do we? We just need to keep it nice and tight. So we've defended really well in this game. We just see it out now, the final 18 minutes. Oh, you saw the sending off, yeah. I mean, I think the second yellow card, we can't have any doubts. I think the first one looked very, very soft, didn't it? And I do think that was 100% down to what the Man United manager said to the ref at half-time. Because the first little touch on that James straight away, Mead got a yellow card. So, yeah, I do think that was definitely the case there. There's no complaints about the second one. You can't go sliding in like that, can you, when you're on a yellow card? A bit silly that was. But anyway, let's hope it doesn't cost us in the end, because I think we've deserved this victory. We've had to work hard for it. But we've got the 2 goals and we just need to see this out now. Again, Man United play an aimless ball forward and we're able to deal with it defensively again. And now Jill Ward can come out for Arsenal, but she was fouled again. Is the referee going to actually book a Man United player? Was that Harris again? No, it was a substitute, Staniforth, actually. Actually, that's not a substitute. She Staniforth was playing before. But actually, no, was it Harris with a foul? I'm not really sure which one it was. Oh, that was for the first one, I think. Anyway, I'm surprised there's no yellow card there. Will anyone catch Chelsea? Well, it's only really Man City who can, isn't it, I suppose? They're clearly the best 2 teams in the league, aren't they? And out of the 2 of them, I think I prefer Manchester City myself, but that's just me. Personally, they're both very good teams, aren't they? And obviously one of them is going to win the league, aren't they? But yeah, I mean, Chelsea have obviously lost their unbeaten run, didn't they? A few weeks ago against Brighton, it was, wasn't it? Who beat them first time they'd lost for ages. But anyway, yeah, I think Man City is the only team that can stop them winning the league. I think it's going to be quite tight, actually, isn't it? At the top of them 2, it is quite tight. So it's going to be a good finish to the season, I think. I say it's going to be close for 3rd and 4th as well, isn't it? You know, regardless of the result of this today, Arsenal still got to win most of their games after this if they're going to seal that 3rd place finish, which will be so important. Ball played in there to Caitlin Ford, holds it up well actually on the halfway line, but she was crowded out. Well, but Chelsea were very lucky against Arsenal. Yeah, they were. The game at home they were, wasn't they, when they scored in the last minute to get a draw when we were winning 1-0. Very lucky they were to score that deflected cross. That was, I think, Wooben Moy wasn't it, deflected that in that day. Game I covered on this channel. Very unfortunate there. And also, as well, I don't know if you saw the last season, the Continental Cup final against Arsenal against Chelsea. I went to that game and Chelsea were lucky to win that. They got a last-minute goal in as well. Arsenal had absolutely dominated that game. And then Chelsea go and score a winner in the last minute, which was really frustrating. But yeah, and no, I think Chelsea were lucky in that game against Arsenal at the home game. Obviously, the one at Chelsea's ground, it was 3-0. I mean, Arsenal did quite well in the first half of that game, but Chelsea obviously deserved to win that in the end. But they were certainly lucky not to lose when they played here earlier in the season, definitely. Very fortunate. I think we scored after 85 minutes or 86 minutes, and then in stoppage time they got a deflected cross to give them a draw. Terry, what's your thoughts on refs and Arsenal in general? Where do we start, really? I mean, certainly in the Premier League for the men, I feel as though we very rarely get decisions going our way. Yes, we've had 2 red cards in 2 games in our favour, I suppose, but generally we don't tend to get many decisions, I don't feel, for one reason or another. Not just now, I don't feel we ever have done really. And I don't really think there's too many problems in the women's game with it. We've maybe been a little bit harshly dealt with today with that first yellow card, but overall, I don't feel that there's any. I mean, it was mentioned in the comments earlier. Actually, the referees in the women's game are a lot better than the men, and I totally agree with that. They let the game flow, and they seem to have more understanding of the game for some reason than the men refs, and they don't seem to want to be the star of the show. But yeah, I'm never happy with the refs when it comes to the men's team, without a shadow of a doubt. I don't know what you think, but yeah, I definitely feel there's been issues that we've had over a number of years, actually. And Robert there says, very lucky. Actually, Arsenal now got a chance for a 3rd goal. To pull back, the shot from the edge of the box, it's blocked. It was Meadow there. She'd pulled away. Ball fell to on the edge of the box. It was blocked, the shot there. That would have definitely sealed the win. 13 minutes to play. It's a good break that from Arsenal. Down that left-hand side again. That's where we've had the most joy, actually. Down that left. That was really good play. It was a good pullback, actually. I think it was Katie McCabe pulled the ball back to the edge of the box. Vivian Miedemar came in with the shot, but it was blocked. And there's another yellow card. Is that for an Arsenal player again? What a surprise. It's going to be another yellow card for Arsenal. I don't think Man United have had a yellow card yet, even though they've probably committed as many fouls as we have. But anyway, that's Volti there with the latest yellow card for Arsenal. She's going to have to be careful now as well. With 12 minutes left to play. We don't really want to lose another player, do we? But there's going to be a substitution now for Arsenal anyway. Can't see who's coming on yet, but we'll see. I'm guessing we're going to bring another defender on. That would be the sensible choice, wouldn't it? But anyway, Man United taking this free kick on halfway, long towards the edge of the penalty. A great header clear that was there. I think that was by. I'm not sure who that was actually. Anyway, Harris comes forward now down this right-hand side for Manchester United, but she can't kick the ball in, and it's gone out for a goal kick to Arsenal. And maybe the substitution will be made now. Still can't see who's coming on because the assistant referee is in the way. Oh, it's Goot. So, yeah, another defensive player coming on. That's a sensible substitution. I'm not sure who's going off, actually. But we're not going to do it, actually. The goal kick's been taken, so obviously Arsenal are going to wait a little bit longer for this substitution to be made. Kim Little's done well again. That's a good ball as well to Moritz, who's closed down, actually. Lost the ball. Who's there again? Woobenmoy with the clearance. And she's had a brilliant game. And Kiki's had no cards for Van der Donk. I mean, every single other Arsenal player has been booked by this referee, so I'm surprised that she hasn't actually. But anyway, maybe it's about time a Man United player got booked. Do you not think? Maybe. Harris has done a couple of fouls. But anyway, we'll see what happens. Staniforth as well. She's had a couple, so I'm sure Man United are due a yellow card or two in these final. We're in the final 10 minutes now. Arsenal's never made this substitution, actually. Gook's waiting on the sidelines still to come on. The ball hasn't actually gone out since that free kick from Manchester United. Anyway, not sure who's going to go off then. I have a feeling it might be a forward player. Maybe Van der Donk, actually, or maybe Caitlin Ford, although she's had a good game. Man United now coming forward again. Kim Little again, fantastic from her. Great defensive work. Really good. And Arsenal have forced Manchester United back again. A cross comes into the box, deflected. Header comes in. Oh, Man United have scored over there. Was she offside? Surely she was offside. Yeah, she was. It was Toon with the goal. The linesman's flag's up. And it's disallowed. She did look offside. I don't think there was much doubt about that. The cross came in. It was deflected. And then, did it come off an Arsenal defender, actually? That'd be interesting if it was VAR to have a look at that. I don't know whether it came off. I don't know if it came off the Arsenal defender, in which case he would have been onside. But anyway, Lads come on for Groening for Manchester United, and Arsenal can now make their substitution. It's going to be Jill Roord actually who's coming off for good. So it is a more defensive substitution for Arsenal. Sensible with 8.5 minutes to play. Jill Roord had a decent game. Of course, did play a big part in that opening goal. It was her cross shot that was deflected in. Seems like a long time ago now, doesn't it, with everything that's gone on. Robert there. So we do get a decision go our way. Yeah, we did get a decision going our way there. Well, it wasn't really the referee. It was the assistant on this near side that flagged. I mean, clearly she was an offside there, Toon, but it's just whether or not the ball came off our defender or came off the Manchester United player. But Arsenal got a break on here. Meadow Park into the penalty area. Can she get a shot away? She can, but it's too close to the goalkeeper. That would have sealed it there. Great break that was from Arsenal. Meadow Park not had many opportunities in this game. She got the ball there. Caitlin Ford again set her up. A little bit wide on that left-hand side. She tried to drill the ball across the keeper, but it was too close to her. Harry said 10 minutes left. Keep it up. Yes, it's less than 10 minutes now. Come on, we can do this. We can do this. The football gods have not been in Manchester United's favour. Well, they kind of have to a certain degree, but anyway, I just think Arsenal's defended so well in this game, and that's what's proved crucial. So Wu and Moy again tidying up there. I think her and Kim Little have been outstanding in this game for Arsenal. And if we do see this out over the line, it'll be because of the performance of those two. They would have gone a long way to giving us this important victory. There's now 7 minutes left of this game. So Arsenal have had a player down for the last 10, 15 minutes already. But Man United haven't, apart from that goal they just had disallowed, they've not really had a shot on goal that's really threatened. Always a cross there, but it was well dealt with again by the Arsenal defence. That was a cross from Toon from this near side. Good header actually from Valti, of course, who recently got booked, but a good defensive header, and Zinsberg has managed to get the ball in her hands, and she's going to kick it long. She doesn't kick it that long. Wasn't a very good clearance at all. But anyway, Caitlin Falls picks it up on this near side. She's had a good game as well, actually, for Arsenal today. But Manchester United are still looking to try to find a way back. If they can score a goal now, it's going to make it a nervy final few minutes. That's a good cross into the box, but nobody really attacking it there. It's come all the way to the far side, actually, to Toon. She keeps it in to Harris. She puts a cross in again. It's an Arsenal head that gets on the end of it. But Man United are still on the attack. Cross comes in again from Toon. Again, it's Arsenal clear it away. And again, that wasn't a very good clearance. Actually, now there's a chance. Free shot inside the box over the top of the crossbar there from Zellum. That's their clearest opportunity that they've had in this second half, apart from that disallowed goal. The first time Arsenal really didn't get a very good clearance at all. It was a mistake there from Marriott. So she didn't get her clearance right at all. The ball fell to Zellum, but she's got over the top of it and fired it over the bar. That was a good chance for Manchester United there to get back into this game and cause a few nervy moments for Arsenal in these closing stages. Robert, whenever I hear Miedemeier, I relate to Bergkamp. She's a female version. Yeah, no, you can see the similarities, I guess. Anyway, Arsenal make another substitution. In fact, making a double substitution now in these closing 5 minutes of this game. It's going to be, let's have a look. Jordan Nobbs is one of the ones coming on. I can see that. And Van der Donk's gone off. And Jordan Nobbs is coming on for Arsenal. Give a little bit more bite in midfield for these closing stages, I think. And Kim Little's going off as well. She had a great game. Fantastic performance from the captain today. And she's going off as well. And she's going to be replaced by, let me see, by Patterns coming on. So they're the two substitutes. And Nobbs and Patton on for Little and Donk for the closing 5 minutes plus stoppage time to try to seal this game up for Arsenal, get us over the line. What would be a massive victory. You know, it's a goal kick there from Zinsberger. The first involvement actually from Patton, a good header on. Arsenal now looking to maybe try to get a third goal even in these closing stages, which would really, really put the icing on the cake of what's been a very decent performance. Arsenal have been great defensively and have got the goals at the good times as well. early in each half. And now Evans hang on a little bit, obviously, with after the sending off of Beth Mead. But Man United are still trying to probe away, look for a way back into this game, but they're running out of time if they're going to get something. There's what, 3.5 minutes of normal time, plus there'll be a little bit of stoppage time, no doubt. Again, Arsenal deal with it defensively. And it's a long ball forward by Katie McCabe, goes all the way through to the Manchester United goalkeeper, Earps. Everybody now is in the Arsenal half, apart from the two central defenders for Manchester United and the goalkeeper, although they're both coming up to the halfway line now. Just need to see this through now in these closing few minutes. Again, an aimless ball from Manchester United. Arsenal looking a little bit tired now. That was a tired ball there. Just given straight back to Manchester United. If that was Jordan Nobbs who just come on, I'm not sure why she's tired, but anyway. Anyway, she's just lost out again. She hasn't had a chance to get into this game yet, Jordan Nobbs. The cross comes into the box. And again, it was Toon coming in on the end of it. You can see why she gets so many goals for them. She makes them good late runs into the box, coming in from the right-hand side. She couldn't quite get on the end of that one, though. And it's gone through to goalkeeper Zinsberger. And we are now in the final 2.5 minutes of normal time. It's going to take something spectacular for Manchester United now. Anyway, Arsenal coming forward instead. Katie McCabe. That's a great ball, actually, to Caitlin Ford. Can she keep it in? She can, and she's won Arsenal a corner. Great play there. A brilliant ball from McCabe. Great work from Caitlin Ford, who's had a great game, actually, as well. She's won Arsenal a corner in these closing stages here, because we did score from, I think, the most recent corner that we had. It seems like a long time ago as well, that. But anyway, it's going to be Katie McCabe again to take it. I mean, there's not many Arsenal players in the penalty area, actually, but I would stick it in there because we did score from the last one. Wilbur Moyes in there again, maybe fancies getting another goal to cap a superb performance at the back. She's already got one goal from a corner. What's the delivery like this time? Again, it's a decent ball. Can Arsenal head got any of it? It falls to Meadow Park in the penalty area. Can she get a shot away? She can. It's deflected wide. It's going to be another corner. This is good pressure from Arsenal in the closing stage. It's what we need. Another good corner there from Katie McCabe. It fell to Miedemar at the far post. The angle was tight. She cut back inside and the shot was deflected wide. And it's going to be a corner. And again, Katie McCabe trots over to take it, this time from the far side. I don't think she's in too much of a rush to take this now. We're into the last minute of the 90. She's bouncing the ball a few times. Might as well stick it in there because we've looked dangerous from them balls. She does put a great corner in. Everyone's now in at the near post, crowding around the goalkeeper. This is going to be an in-swinger this time. Can Arsenal get the third goal here, which will seal it? Really be the icing on the cake for a good performance from Arsenal today. It's going to be this corner from Katie McCabe in at the near post. It's flicked on, but it's well defended actually by Manchester United. It does come back to McCabe. She finds Jordan Nobbs. And Arsenal win a throw on the far side. It looks like we're going to try and see out the rest of this game now. Another dangerous ball in there from McCabe. This was in at the near post. I think it was Miedemar trying to flick it on, but in fact, yeah, Charlotte Wilbermoy has been given a player of the match on the TV, and I said that about 20 minutes ago, so I'm pleased that they're watching my show and listening to me. I thought she had a brilliant game defensively, and of course got the important second goal as well. Robert said it's in the bag. Well, yeah, you'd think so now. We are in stoppage time. I'm not too sure. Lisa Evans is actually about to come on. There's going to be 5 minutes of stoppage time, actually. So let's not quite get excited yet, but we're nearly there. Lisa Evans is coming on for Miedemar, who's didn't get many opportunities today. She was always dangerous when on the counter-attack, where she didn't really get many opportunities to score, unfortunately, today. And Lisa Evans is now on. I'm sure she'll be pushed a little bit further forward. She has scored a few goals, actually, this season. But Man United now have won the ball deep in their own half on that far side. Jordan Nobbs wins it back for Arsenal. But the loose ball bouncing around, and Man United going to get another chance to score. But Wilbur Moyes there again, anticipated the ball through, read it well, and tidied up the danger. Fully deserving a player of the match for her. I think she's been outstanding today. Kim Little's had a good game. Caitlin Ford as well. And it looks like it's enough to give Arsenal the victory here today. massive 3 points as well. Means that third place is now in our own hands. If we win all our remaining games, we will finish third. As I say, that wasn't looking to be the case, was it, a few weeks ago when we were on a bit of a bad run. Again, good defending that from Arsenal as Man United pressing on the edge of the box. And the referee has given Man United a free kick once again. But there's, 3.5 minutes of stoppage time left. We really don't need Manchester United to score now, do we? Because that would really make it a very, very nervy closing stages. Anyway, the free kick's about 30 yards out over to the left-hand side. It's probably too far out for a shot, I would imagine. But there's a Man United player right in front of Arsenal's goalkeeper when there's all the Arsenal defenders are outside the penalty area. Anyway, she's moved out of the way now. But this free kick could be dangerous. But it goes straight into the wall, and Arsenal managed to clear it away. They didn't make the most of that, Manchester United, thankfully. They've still got the ball and they're coming forward down this near side with Harris. But Katie McCabe there defends well. There's a substitute there. The cross comes in from Turner. It's a good ball to the far post. Again, it was an Arsenal head that got on the end of it. The shot comes in and it's blocked again by Arsenal. This is great defending. And now maybe Arsenal can get a breakaway. Lisa Evans coming forward for Arsenal. This is her first real involvement since coming on, actually. She tried to play the ball forward, but it was an aimless ball. And Man United picked up possession again. But there's only just over 2 minutes of stoppage time remaining. Surely we've done enough to win this game. Let's just keep the clean sheet as well, just to round it off nicely. Certainly deserved a free kick for the way we've defended in this game. Vaulty there does well, but then gives the ball away. We maybe need to keep possession a little bit better now just to see this last couple of minutes out. But Man United are still probing away, keeping patient, although they haven't got a lot of time left if they're going to get something from this game. Again, it's good defending from Arsenal, tidied up there by Vaulty. The ball's played forward. Maybe Arsenal can get a counter-attack going, but no, Man United have kept possession well. But we're down to the last 90 seconds now. Caitlin Ford, she's had a great game as well. Worked really hard up there. And now Arsenal can maybe break away. Poor ball there actually from Katie McCabe. Is Leah Williamson injured? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, she wasn't in the squad at all. I'm assuming she must be injured. But so it meant Vaulty's had to drop into defence today. She's done well, but I say Woober Moy has been outstanding. But yeah, Lee Williamson's a big miss actually. She's a good player, and I think she must be injured. We're into the last minute now of stoppage time. Everybody for Arsenal is back in deep inside their own half, behind the ball. Man United still looking for a goal. It's only going to be surely a consolation now. We've got the ball down the far side, and again Arsenal defend it really well. That's been a feature of this game. Brilliant defending from Arsenal. That was Jordan Nobbs, I think, that time. 30 seconds to hang on. And Arsenal are trying to bring the ball out of defence, but it's forced to Harris, and now Arsenal can maybe get a breakaway. I don't think we're going to be in any hurry to get the ball forward. Oh, this is great play actually in midfield. But Man United again win the ball back. For it. 5 minutes of stoppage time now, and Ginsberg is just taking her time. Surely that's it now. As soon as she kicks this, and the whistle's gone. The final whistle's gone. It's finished. Arsenal 2, Manchester United 0. A big win that is for Arsenal. A really important win. 2 good goals at the start of each half. The first one, it was Jill Rod's shot across the goal, deflected in off Turner, the Manchester United defender, has been given as an own goal. That was after just 2 minutes. Arsenal were a better team for much of that first half. It may not have had a couple of chances themselves, but Arsenal defended well, went in at half-time, 1-0 up, and then 6 minutes into the second goal, it was a corner from Katie McCabe, really good from defender Lottie Woober Moy with the header to make it 2-0. And then not long after that, Beth Mead got herself 2 yellow cards, got sent off, and Arsenal had to play the last 28 minutes or so with 10 players. But again, it was a heroic defensive performance from Arsenal, saw it over the line. What it means in the league table now is Manchester United have played 17, won 11, drawn 2 and lost 4. They've got 35 points. Arsenal have played 16, won 10, drawn 2 and lost 4. So Arsenal have now got 32 points. So 3 points behind Manchester United with a game in hand and a much better goal difference. So third place is now very much in our hands. And Terry says, fully deserved man of the match. Yeah, what a goal. Yeah, it was. A great defensive performance as well. And Robert there says, yeah, up the Gunners, exactly. There we go. And Robert as well said, only this year I watched the women's team. And you know what? They carried me through these very dark days when the men's terrible season. I was shocked to see fantastic skills these women. No, yeah, I totally agree. I mean, I've been following the women's game for a few years now. And it's improving year on year, actually. The standard is really, really good. And Gary says number 19 goal difference to Arsenal. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's in our hands now, isn't it? We've just got to win our game in hand, and then that should be enough. But it's very tight at the top, isn't it? Chelsea and Man City, just 2 points between them. That's going to be interesting, and it's going to be interesting the battle for third and fourth as well. So the WSL certainly got a lot of excitement this season. And yeah, I totally agree with Robert. I think that the standard is fantastic now. Really has improved over the last couple of years, and it's good to watch. And it was a good game today. It was a good game today, and I thought Arsenal just about deserved that victory. To work hard for it, Man United are a good side. Harry says, "Ever going to win the league?" I don't think we'll be winning the league this year. I think we've got too much to make up for, but maybe next year we can keep Meadow. And Robert says, "They're a great commentator." Thank you very much. I'm glad you've enjoyed it. It was a good game. I enjoyed it, and the important thing was that we got the victory. Really, really important it was as well. I say if we'd lost this game today, then that would have been the top 4 gone. But we got a great victory and sets us up nicely now for the final few games to try and get all the wins that we need to finish in the top 3 and get European football next season again, Champions League, which would be great. So yeah, a really good game. I enjoyed that. Well played to Arsenal. I Man United, tried their best. I thought they played okay at times. They played some good play, some good attacking play, especially during the first half. More so, actually. As soon as Arsenal were down to 10 players, I thought they all dug in. And Man United didn't really have many opportunities to score, did they? That goal that was disallowed for offside by Toon. Maybe need to check and see if it did come off the Manchester United head and the ball played forward. If it came off the Arsenal defender, then that was maybe a bit unfortunate. But I think we deserved that little bit of luck there. As Terry mentioned in the comments before, the referee didn't really favour us too much, I didn't think, today. But anyway, it didn't matter in the end. We got the job done, mainly on the back of a great defensive performance. And I thought Caitlin Ford up front played well for Arsenal as well today, set up the first goal, got the assist, and just had a really good hard-working performance as well. Corgi then is Lee Williamson in play. No, she wasn't playing today. I think she was injured. She didn't play any part of the game at all. So, yeah, we'll see what happens with that. Hi, thanks, Terry. Yeah, thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. That would be much appreciated. I do try and cover the Arsenal women as much as I can, as well as obviously the men's team as well. Shane as well. He didn't realise the amount of work involved. Yeah, no, there is a lot of preparation as well, and obviously talking away for 2 hours, which is is fun. I enjoy it though, so I'm glad you've been watching. Thanks for watching, Corgi, as well. I'd say don't forget to subscribe as well if you haven't done so already. I will be doing another watch along of the men's game on Sunday as well against West Ham, of course. So if you're interested in that, please pop along. That game kicks off at 3 o'clock, so I'll be going live at 2:45. I've got a live show tomorrow night as well on the channel. That's the pre-West Ham warm-up show, so I do every week. I've got a West Ham fan coming on, so that's going to be good as well. Looking at obviously a match preview and also some memories from previous meetings and all that kind of stuff as well. So and looking at some players that's played for both clubs, quite a few of them actually. We won't go through them all because we'll be there all night, but there's quite a few good players on that list. I will look at a few of them. So that's tomorrow night at 7 o'clock as well. So please stay tuned for that. And I say, if you haven't done so, please subscribe and give it a like as well on YouTube. Would be much appreciated. So thanks to all you guys for watching. And say, I hope you've enjoyed the game. I hope you've enjoyed the show. Loads of people in the chat today. Really, really appreciate everybody that's watched and popped along. Thanks Ross as well. Obviously, some people that have been a sort of a supporter of the channel for a while, like I say, Russ and Shane and Joe as well, who was in earlier, Gary as well. But some new names as well today, which is always nice. So Robert and Terry, Harris as well, Corgi. So thanks to all you guys, Kiki as well, of course, for some great comments as well. Sorry that Manchester United didn't win for you today, but I'm sure that they'll win a few more games before the end of the season. But hopefully, we'll just pick you for that third spot. That's what we need to do. So thanks everyone for watching. I say, if you haven't done so, please subscribe to the channel, because it does help the channel to grow. I think the subscribe button's down in that corner, isn't it, on the screen down there somewhere? So just give that a click and you just subscribe to the channel. We really much appreciate it. Give it a like as well. All that helps. It only takes a second, and it just helps the channel to reach a larger audience, which is what it's all about at the end of the day, isn't it? You know, I like doing these. I like talking away, but it's nice when people are listening and watching as well. Gary there, great watch along. Thank you very much for watching. No, they are entertaining. Yeah, I love watching the Arsenal women, and I think it's enjoyable. So I will, depending on how the fixtures work out, obviously with the men's team as well, because I do a lot of coverage of the men's team. It's getting the time to get the women's games done as well. So I'll see how the fixtures work out, and obviously if the Arsenal women are playing on a day when the men aren't, then I'll do another watch along of them as well. This is the third or fourth one I've done this season actually. So, unfortunately they haven't always gone the right results, but today it has. And that second goal was a great header, wasn't it? There's something about headed goals, isn't there, that are great to watch. I don't know what it is about them really. Just, you know, crosses come in and a header, it looks really good. So that was a great goal. And a great performance, I say, from Lottie Woober-Moy to get that goal as well. So yeah, fantastic day, fantastic performance from Arsenal, a great victory, and I say we're back in with this big opportunity now to get in the top three. So yeah, brilliant performance from Arsenal ladies today. Well done everybody for the performances. Great play all round. But particularly I say Woober-Moy for a player of the match performance and a great goal as well. And yeah, brilliant. So thanks all you guys for watching. It's been fun. Thanks to everyone in the chat as well for keeping me entertained as well as we went through. I hope you enjoyed it all. And I say stay tuned to the channel, because I've got loads coming on. And I say, including tomorrow, I've got the West Ham show and a watch along on Sunday, and an after fan reaction show as well, which will be really good. If you want to get involved in any of the shows, please contact me on Twitter. My Twitter handle is there. It's @OverAndArsenal, which is the Twitter page for the channel, or @GoonerRichB is my personal Twitter as well. So if you want to appear on the show, if you want to come on any show, you know, whether it's the aftermatch show or anything at all, if you'd like to come on the show, send me a message on Twitter, and I can get you on the show. We can have a chat about Arsenal and everything else, and I'm sure that'll be good. So yeah, please do that as well. It'd be great to hear from you. And I say stay tuned to the channel, because I say I've got a preview video coming out tomorrow morning, and then the pre-match warm-up show at 7 o'clock, and then the watch along on Sunday as well. So loads coming up. Please subscribe, please like, please share the content. Thanks to all you guys for watching, keeping me company. Hope you've enjoyed it. Good win for Arsenal. It finished Arsenal 2, Manchester United 0. Victory over Manchester United is always enjoyable, but even more so when it's such an important game, and it puts us now in a really great position to sneak that third spot and play Champions League football next season as well for the women. So it's over to the men now, isn't it, to try to get Champions League football at their end as well, and make it a decent season despite a few or many ups and downs. As Robert said before, it's been a difficult season for the men, and it's been a difficult season for the women in many ways, but it looks like we're finishing well and moving up that table. So fantastic. And for those of you who've watched me before, I always finish the same way on this channel. Remember, stay tuned, subscribe, like and share. Come on, you Gunners. Great victory today. Well played, girls.
Mm-hmm.